wanted more. Foster the hate, pent up for decades, I won the war. Now that it's been shown, I'm the fear they now can't hide on my throne all alone. Personal hell, I'm going crazy in my brain's the cell. Look where I was and now how far I fell. Do I give up? Do I ring the bell? Or keep fighting? Personal hell, I'm going crazy in my brain's the cell. Look where I was and now how far I fell. Do I give up? Do I ring the bell? Or keep fighting? I took the souls, now I'll pay the toll, I'm stuck this way. I wanna go back and do the attack, but here I stay. I try to fix the damage, but still it breaks. And now they're coming for me, so I have to try and make an escape. Now that they own me, in charge and controlling, I can't stop their blowing. Please no more exploding. I don't wanna be here running from my own fear, screaming, bleeding. The tears won't stop falling around me. Personal hell, I'm going crazy and my brain's the cell. Look where I was and now how far I fell. Do I give up? Do I ring the bell? Or keep fighting? Personal hell, I'm going crazy and my brain's the cell. Look where I was and now how far I fell. Faking a smile so no one can tell. I'll just keep fighting.
Don't let the parasites suck it all out of your lungs. Don't let the parasympathetic go silently out. Who are you?
Have bled to death under our knives. Who will wipe this blood off us? What wild time is there to cool ourselves?
While the sinking anesthetic is hollowing out, falls, let the psychotomimetic hole shatter your light. Who are you?
Suck it! Boo! Boo! Good morning! Good morning! Good morning! Good morning! And all the things in betweens. Good morning! You guys smell good today.
Anybody ever tell you that? Well, let me be the first. You smell good today. Good job. I don't know what you did, but you smell good today. Good job. Good morning, buddies. Hello. Let me scroll up and scroll through our beautiful messages so far today. Booty, congrats on getting first follower. I'm sorry you didn't get first. Better luck next time. Shocks, thank you for contributing to science. And I'm sorry you didn't get first. Better luck next time, buddy. Folly, thank you for contributing to science. And for saying hello. Beat me by 1 second. Beat me by a split second. Slurple, Shocks, welcome in. Slurple, thank you. I'm sorry you didn't get first. Better luck next time, but thank you for contributing to science. Shocks, hello. Good night, Booty. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Just drifting by to say hi. Have a lovely stream. Goodbye, follower. Thank you for coming in to say hello. I appreciate you. Thank you for the 60 stream streak, Booty. Brick, thank you for contributing to science. Hello, Glenn. Thank you for contributing to science. Brick, thank you for killing God. Goblo, hello, and thank you for the follow. Welcome in, friend. Goblo, thank you for contributing to science. I appreciate it. Slurple, hello. John, hello. Thank you for contributing to science. Good morning. You spooked me. Cat, welcome in. Welcome in. Darby, welcome in. Welcome in. Glenn, thank you for the bubbles. Don't matter if I do. Also, Ronan, good morning. Let me go ahead and get these in. So, real, some small, like, excuse me, announcements, and then we'll get started with the gaming today. Tomorrow, I was not originally going to stream. However, Minecraft is offering a sponsorship opportunity to a lot of people, and I had taken it up on that, and I had a Minecraft mod pack I wanted to play this week anyways, or this month. So we will be playing 2 hours tomorrow at the same time. So we'll start where I usually start. And we'll be playing the, let me get the mod name correct before, let me pull it up. Minecraft, you say? Yes. We will be playing the, what was it called? Wait, no, I thought I already picked it out. Hold on. Let me check the schedule I made for myself. It won't be regular Minecraft, though. It'll be spooky, scary Minecraft. Liminal Spaces Minecraft. Sorry, Liminal Spaces Minecraft. Yeah. That's what I'll be playing. Tomorrow. Thought I'd already installed it, but I guess not. Yeah, so we'll be playing a little bit of that tomorrow, and then we'll play more of that at the end of the month as well. But I figured it's perfect because I have to do the stream by the 14th, and tomorrow I wasn't going to stream anyways, but I do have some time before my appointment, so I can just do it before I would get ready, and then yeah. Lemoncraft, let's go. Yes, Lemoncraft. That's exactly it. Liminal, spooky space horrors, and all that. And with that, we can get into the game because I didn't really have much else I needed to announce yet today. No much else announcements. We go straight to game. We straight to game. Oh, I didn't have any of the filters on that other scene, did I? So the chat just kind of looked basic. Oh well. One less thing I have to change over here.
Hi, I'm Paul.
Hi, Zucras. Welcome in. Hi, Penguin. Thank you for contributing to science, Zucras. Thank you for contributing to science, Penguin. You have a doctor's appointment in an hour, so just coming to good wish to stream. And hello with love from the 3-pound burrito man. Thank you. I hope you have a good doctor's appointment. I hope it goes well. I hope everything is as it should be. Hi, Penguin. She'll call us basic. She hates us. No, I can never hate my buddies. I love my buddies. To hate my buddies would be a sin and crime against humanity. So, yesterday we got through a booba who died. Rest in peace. So now we'll be doing the next 4. And if it's anything like yesterday, we'll probably get to spend an hour with each character. Although I will say, when I first did beat this game, I did play as this guy. So He's a yellow mage. He's 32. Contrary to other priests' belief, yellow mages don't dedicate their lives to worship. Yellow mages use otherworldly powers only to their own benefit and to further their own agenda. One day she turns emo, and then suddenly we're all basic to her. Yeah, where is your black? Everybody, wear your emo hair. Emo check. Emo check in chat. Oh, prediction. What do you guys think I did before stream today? I almost forgot. How could I forget to let you guys gamble? How could I forget to let you guys gamble? Gamble, go! Let's go gambling! Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. You can't just ask someone where are their blacks. Okay. I meant like clothing or makeup or shoes or accessories or hair color. Have a good day at work, Slurple. Thank you for hanging out. We're so proud of you for holding down the job and holding down the fort and bringing in the bacon. You got this. Okay, let's go. Oh, suck these nuts. Or what did I used to say? Oh, suck this dick. Oh, suck these nuts. Close enough. Oh, suck these nut. Just singular nut. Like I said, we'll try to go through all of them on regular fear and hunger mode, and then the next roundabout we'll go on easier mode. True, penguins are already emo. It's perfect. I have my black clothes on. To be fair, my PJs aren't usually all black, but my outside clothes usually are. It's just easier to match. Like, I don't have to think about it if it's all black. I have occasionally the pink shirt as well. I have a nice pink shirt here and there that I wear out, but most of my clothes are black. Excuse me. Okay. Okay, so for Osa, he has a very long text adventure. I'm going to skip it. You match black with blue. I could never. Navy blue and black is like a sin to me. But if you mean like regular blue, then that's fine, I think. But I'm not a big blue person. I like light blue, like a sky blue. But I don't really wear that out. It's either a dark blue or black jeans and whatever color shirt today just happens to be black Misfits shirt. I have 2 pairs of black pants. One is more like flared at the base and they're kind of like cargo-y, kind of goth looking. And you did not mean me. Okay. As long as it's not navy blue and black, you're fine. Because trying to match navy blue with black is like a crime against humanity. But I think regular blue and black is actually pretty good together because you get like Narissa Ravencroft vibes, which is always really cool. Or Ado. Her vibes are pretty much blue, black, silver. So, same. But yeah, I have like the 2 pairs of black pants that I can switch between. The heavier pair or the lighter pair. Both are actually kind of cargo pants-esque now that I think about it. Not that I use those pockets for anything, but they're there. And then I just wear like an oversized black t-shirt usually with some sort of graphic on it. Whether it's like, I have one that's like Hello Kitty, My Hero Academia crossover, and then I have one that is Cartoon Network Powerpuff Girl villains, and then I have one that's Hello Kitty and Friends, just regular, and then I have one that says, yeah, sex is cool, but have you ever tried fucking the government? And then I have a pink one that has a rainbow and happy little Disney characters, and it says, destroy the patriarchy, or down with the patriarchy, or something like that. T-shirts with graphics, let's go! I'm a huge graphic t-shirt person. I'm always a big fan of graphics on t-shirts. Catch me with the blank t-shirt, never. Unless I'm home, doing nothing. Even now, my shirt, I look down, I am wearing one of my rare at-home shirts with a graphic on it. It's a Gudetama shirt. Gudetama. That it says I eat microplastics. Bubbles is still your favorite of the Powerpuff Girls. I was always a Bubbles fan. Especially because when she gets angry, that's when she really don't fuck around, and I feel that. Let's give me the abridged version. So Osa has a full-on, if you don't know what a text adventure is, it's just like a choose your own adventure text story. And in fact, the first ever adventure game was just a text adventure game. Very difficult, by the way, but very interesting. My style is almost exclusively hoodies with graphics, only t-shirts if it's warm enough. My body temperature is always through the roof, so I just never get to enjoy clothes for cold weather, because when it's finally cold weather outside, I'm like, Jesus Christ, thank God I can wear a t-shirt and not be sweating. Meanwhile, everybody else is like bundled up, and I'm just like, this is great. It's probably because I'm a ticking time bomb, but like, that's unrelated. Your temperature rises. Fear and Hunger Fanatic, welcome in. I use any pronouns. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you for asking as well. It's very considerate of you. No, I use any pronouns. She, her is the most common, though. I will say most people use that because I'm femme presenting, I sound feminine, and I don't mind. But it's truly whatever makes you more comfortable, because I personally do not mind. But yeah, basically Osa's history, very long. We're going to skip it to do the abridged version because I don't want to completely skip character history because you get some cool stuff. Can I she them? Stop! How have I never heard that before? How have I not heard that joke before? That sounds like something... Oh my god, that's amazing. I literally... That's so good! Hive mind works as intended, and you just got here. That's perfect. As we are a hive mind. We're witnessing the Shakespeare comeback. Hi, Meru. Welcome in, cutie. Oh my god, the soothing sound of the railroad tracks. You're not used to such a peaceful and tranquil atmosphere. You can't help but let your mind wander. You reminisce what has led you to this point in life. I stole it from a friend. It's so good. I feel like I should use that on Spompy. You were born and raised in the raging heats of Abyssinia, the continent with a long history embedded with chaos and warring factions. The dyslexia is strong today, apparently. I heard it from someone else. My pronouns are she/them. Let me she them titties. Ah, as fuck out. In school, I used to introduce myself as, my pronouns are she, his, theirs, or something. She, his, them. To, like, really throw them all out there. That gremlin. Gremlin. Those fools, the people around you waged wars over ancient disputes and grudges started by long-gone ancestors. That is still happening to this day, actually, fun fact. But that is how it had always been. The people of Abyssinia held ancestors and their spirits on like a godlike pedestal. I can't read today. Yesterday I was doing so good with the reading. I was actually impressed with myself multiple times. I wasn't stumbling over my words. And then today, but it's not like it was any better in the north. In the continent of Europa, those fools worshipped ancient deities that none of them had ever seen with their own eyes. And they certainly had their disputes as well. A great war after another. What's worse, their disputes didn't stay within their borders, they dragged everyone into their mess. They had set their eyes on Abyssinia now because of its strategic position in securing an access to oil and other raw materials from the east. Oh, so now we're getting real. I see. How experienced are we? I have about 70 hours in this game. How many do I have in the original? I didn't check that yesterday. We checked this, which I should have 70 hours in now, because yesterday we played for 4. Yep, 71 hours on this one, and then on the original game, 52 hours in the original. I love these games. Really big fan. Noise, yeah. Of course it's real. He pulled it out directly from World War II. I just meant, well, even sadder then, that we're still struggling with those same issues. Specifically the oil. But, you know, that's kind of been all of humanity since cars and, like, fuel existed, I guess. So, it was only a matter of time before their troops would march on your land. You are not going to die because some faceless puppeteers chose to focus their magnifying glass on your home country this time. Despite your young age, you decided to leave. Your siblings and mother would mourn your departure. They wanted you to have something to remember them by. The Chok or the Soul Stone. Now, I feel like the Chok is that tool, that weapon, that's really strong, right? Is spoof of Ethiopia. I didn't know that. You took the Chok. If I remember correctly, Chok is actually like super good. You consider yourself as successfully dead inside, not swayed by emotions, but it took a lot of effort to convince yourself that you wouldn't miss your family. You still obviously had weakness to weed out. Okay, buddy, it's not weakness, it's humanity. Magic damage accessory. Okay. I don't know why I thought it was his weapon, but I guess he just has that. Hi, Noir, welcome in. Thank you for contributing to science. I appreciate it. You headed to the City of the Sun, Amon, to educate yourself in spiritualism and religion. You were no sloth? How do you pronounce this?
We are looking at how to pronounce these words. Make sure to stay tuned to the different pronunciation, said as otherwise it's simply slough.
Slough. Why was there such an intro for... I just wanted him to say the word. Imagine having emotions. As a man, how do you have feelings? Unacceptable. Literally. I hope you're having a good day today, Noir. It's good to see you. Slough physically. Ooh! Thank you for the degen check. I appreciate it. But you have always considered yourself drink, stretch, and posture. This is true. You've always considered your intellect your true forte. Just like that, you were accepted as an apprentice after some preliminary tests. At the same time, news about the Great War closing Abyssinian borders were all they could talk about on the radio. Amon was far from the borders, and it would probably remain safe for a good while, even after a war broke. You figured you'd still have plenty of time to learn at the temple and leave the country before it was too late. At the Temple of Amon, you were given a choice to learn various different schools of spiritualism. Worship, magic, methods of my home country. Check them all. I'm doing good. I am. Yes, I am. I'm stretching. You guys got 18 minutes left on the prediction, by the way, to guess what I did before stream today. I don't remember what I did, but I'm gonna just pick magic because pyromancy trick, pretty damn good. You were talented and praised for your quick learning at the temple, but that came as no surprise to you. You knew you were smarter than most of those old geezers. They only possessed knowledge you wanted. Once you had that, they served no purpose to you. I kind of forgot how much of a fucking tool bag Osa is. I have over 400 hours in total and keeping discovering new stuff. I love this game so much. I can't wait to see what the creator does next. If he does anything else, I guess, you know. I would be super happy if he kept making stuff. I would hope that this isn't his last game. I just really like how weird it is. Dude has the personality of an emo kid. It's literally Pharaoh. He's like, I'm using everyone and I'm so much like emotionally detached from the world. But a little dude coding, yeah. You know, I think I get that though, because I'm very much someone who learned how to make games. And I had amazing game ideas, but bro, until I was working with a team that could actually code, the games I was putting together were like, if you click this button this exact way, this exact time, you can play through the game. But if you do anything else, it will break, kind of thing. But then I worked with like Goblo and a few people, and it was so fun. But I only played the Junkie Kid. I've beaten the game with Osa, and I believe I've beaten the game with Abuba. Osak. I think I used to name him Osuck my dick, but now it's Osuck these nuts. So we'll just call him Osuck these nuts. I beat the game with Osuck these nuts and Abuba. But the redhead mechanic chick. But I think that's it so far. More time you spent at the temple, more pathetic the priests of Amon started to look in your eyes. Religion in general started to look dubious too after examining how the world functioned. Based? You meant Levy, I feel like. Suck and Booba, I see. Everybody gets a funny name. All right, we had, what was the first guy? Buddy Lingus. And then we had Mammaries, right? And then we had Dong. Then we had a Booba. And now we have Oh Suck These Nuts. And then we're gonna have All of This Dick. And then I don't think I have names for the final two yet. Check out Fallout Boy over here. Did that sound like Scooby-Doo? Because that's in my head, that sounds like Scooby-Doo, but I don't actually know. I'm gonna put a marker so I can go back later and cringe at myself trying to sound like Scooby-Doo. And failing, probably. It sounded like Scooby-Doo. It did? Wait, really? Oh my god, I can do a Scooby-Doo impression. I feel like I laugh like him sometimes. My pronouns are my favorite kind of chocolate. Hershey! Aw, I like that, Fear. I like that. Hi, thank you for contributing to science. I appreciate it. Hello, hello. Loris. I don't know if anybody's called Dolores. I don't think we have any more female characters that I haven't named already. But if I ever need to name somebody named Dolores another name, you got it, Meru, and I will credit you for it. Hi, Pi. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good day today. Okay. Most religious doctrines were molded to accommodate the current ruling class. Oh, so true. Thank you for the alert, Gobbler. I appreciate it. Yeah, they slashed them. Religion was used as a mere tool to control masses more than anything else. Dedicating your life to worship would equal dedicating your life to kings and queens of the time. So true, oh such these nuts. He's not wrong. You had left your home because you didn't want to die fighting someone else's war, so why would you waste your life serving someone else in turn? I don't know, oh suck these nuts. You should just become a king, apparently. Around this time, you found an old scroll from one of the many Amon libraries. The scroll mentioned an old sect of magical practitioners originating from eastern sanctuaries whose worldviews seemed more appealing to you. Yellow mages differed from your typical priests. Instead of dedicating their lives to worship, gods existed for them. Their force was to be harnessed to further one's own personal growth and agenda. Oh, that's perfect for us. Lord, she choking. You know me. Amateur verbs. Instead of finding order from the commandments laid out by the older gods, yellow mages reveled in chaos. Chaos was the natural state of the world, and the state the world would return to time and time again. So why even try and force it into anything else? Okay, so this is true. So this is called entropy, and it is also the basis of chemistry. And so now I am starting to sound like an edgy person. Yellow Mages flashbacks from the first game. Yes! Exactly that. Exactly that, Meru. And they are just as fucking annoying. He is really strong. If you play the game as any other character and you walk upon him, he will just do the same dance and fucking kill you. It sucks. So there's this concept called entropy in chemistry. Good morning, my pixie. In this house, we obey the laws of thermodynamics. But actually, my siblings, they're going by... okay, I'm gonna ask to let's cool it with the jokes a bit, Fear. It's getting a little off topic when we're kind of moving past it. But so yeah, the concept of entropy is the reason why chemical reactions occur naturally. So certain things, I'm trying to think of a really easy natural reaction to compare it to, like things like ice. Literally, the ability to have ice turn back into water, that is something with entropy. Entropy is what causes things to occur. It is chaos. It is what keeps the universe going, and it is the universe's natural tendency towards chaos. Thank you for the 100 stream streak, my pixie. I will not be making it rain 100 Joomers. You can make it rain 100 Joomers. You can make it rain 100 Joomers. So it is really interesting to see. If you want to know about entropy, there's this really cool documentary called Madoka Magica. True! But it's why entropy is also the reason why your room gets dirty. Why you can literally leave something untouched for a really long period of time and it will still get dirty. It will still decay. It's all because of entropy. Because it exists. All oxidation, rust, occurs because of entropy. Any natural occurring reactions to anything in life without human interaction, without any intervention, and it just occurs. Entropy. It's a really cool thing, and it's like my favorite thing in the fucking world. I'm decaying. We are all decaying. We're all oxidizing. We are all slowly oxidizing. I want you to make contracts with me so you can become magical girls! Would you guys sign contracts with me to become magical girls? So yeah, basically yellow mages are just chemists. You quit at the Temple of Ammon and decided to head east in pursuit of these yellow mages. You traveled beyond your home continent, ultimately finding yourself at the narrow streets of eastern sanctuaries. You got acquainted with the local temples. Even they had adopted the worship of Almer as their main religion, who is like Jesus in this world. Eastern sanctuaries were no better than the temples of Ammon in that regard. If anything, religion was even more prevalent there and dictated the way people were to live and die. You were looked down upon by the scholars and religious leaders of your area because of your very public opinions. That didn't bother you. You knew better. He's like the shonen manga character. Dong Jesus! In time, your conviction convinced the facets you wanted. You were approached by a group of traveling mages who wore colorful attires. You are not wrong, but I wasn't expecting it. Hi, Spompy. Welcome in. It's good to see you. The yellow mages that were still around in this day and age were reduced to small, separate groups wandering around the world to study all fields of the otherworldly. The group saw potential in you and offered a place among them. You liked what you heard and decided to join the wandering group. What did you specialize in? More advanced magic. You learned herding. Ooh, that's a nice one. One day closer to the return of the primordial soup. Your path of learning and self-growth knew no end. Wait. Okay, never mind. I thought I missed a message, but I didn't. Your path of learning and self-growth knew no end. Your travels brought you to a small border town in eastern sanctuaries. There you met a curious person, Hadil Azif, a self-proclaimed wizard from the Far East. Despite his pretentious appearance, his family name, Azif, was well known and even somewhat feared in certain occult circles, which gave his claims at least once some credibility. He was gathering a group of adventurers to accompany him on a perilous quest. He had inherited a map from his large Imagine, you know how you have your like mom's grandfather, your grandfather on your mom's side, grandfather on your dad's side? What if instead of that you called them your large, and your small grandfather? Large posterior, thank you for the 85 streak, Spompy. Also, hi Neo, welcome in. Oh my god, look at your badge. There's a badge for the Artemis? That's so cool. Welcome in. It's good to see you, Neo. I hope you're having a good day today. You could even fully lay down a jar. If there's any bonus to it, can I at least I can fully lay down in your car. You could even fully lay down in a jar. That's crazy. This sounds like a really fucked up Dr. Seuss, Cat in the Hat type book. If you watch the live stream. Oh, that's really cool. Right now I'm rocking the Cyclothon 5 badge from Sea Dog. It's so funny that he named himself Sea Dog, bro. You are very spacey. I like it. You got like the star sub badge and then the NASA badge. It's perfect. I made sure to wave at the astronauts as they passed me. I don't know that they saw me because I was also hidden, but I saw them, much like I see all of you. So anyways, he was gathering a group of adventurers to accompany him on a perilous quest. He had inherited a map from his late grandfather that was supposed to lead him to the infamous dungeons of Fear and Hunger itself. The place used to be a noteworthy location of pilgrimage for many aspiring mages and priests in the distant past. The yellow mages you had spent time with previously told ominous tales about the dungeons as well. Initially, you dismissed Zeef's talks only to be haunted by the most brutal nightmares on the following night. Something was calling for you. You had to witness the place yourself. You joined the motley crew of adventurers Zeef had managed to put together and travel through the war-torn Europa. Most of the crew quit halfway to Rondon because of how difficult it was to cross the borders during those chaotic times. The closer to the destination you got, more feverish your dreams became. The remaining members of your ragtag fellowship were visibly... Wait! We were part of the fellowship?! Were visibly sick from the stress of otherworldly pressure that had befallen you on the moment that you set out to your quest. The breaking point was the day you were finally arrived at the dungeons. A heavy fog drowned your camp and made navigation impossible. Using a compass and did no good. The thing was just spinning in circles. Wildly distant growls and howls created unrest. Not that there was any need for that, as superstition and constant misfortune had already convinced your fellow travelers that this trip was cursed from the start. Hi, Shadow. Welcome in. This is the abridged. Yeah. This is the abridged. That's what I'm saying, Miro. We would be here for a really long time if I had picked the other one. You always use your donation badges. I like the ones that match me. You see me, what am I doing right now? Well, you were typing when you sent that. You know? The next episode of Yellow Mage Z Abridged, literally. Stop scrolling on Twitter. Distant growls and howls created unrest. Not that there was any need. I already read this. From the start, your companions panicked and scattered to the mist. Azif himself had been sick from constant nightmares for half the trip already. You left him curled up in a fetus position in his tent and ventured forward on your own. After walking for a while, you started to make out something behind the thick white veil. The mist revealed a structure of some kind. They were medieval ruins of a fortress, or what had been a fortress back in the day. Now they were just a rubble of rock and stone. Someone had set up modern tents beside the fortress entrance. It looked like an archaeological expedition had been studying the area somewhat recently. The site looked abandoned now. The fortress felt menacing the closer you got to it. Its insides were pitch black. No light penetrated the eternal darkness that resided in that godforsaken place. You braved through your initial flight or fright reaction and walked in. The dungeons were dilapidated as their outer interior suggested. You cautiously explored the place in the torchlight. You didn't get far when you already heard guttural growls echoing in the empty hallways. You were not alone in the darkness. The morbid tales about the ruins started to sound more plausible. The deeper you got, maybe you would have turned back at 2 if it weren't for a strange voice echoing inside your head. Hi, Naru. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Thank you for contributing to science. I appreciate it. Something seemed to be calling you from the depths. So this is just the first game. You continued to search the dungeons, one room at a time. Most valuables had been looted over time, but behind a collapsed tunnel, you managed to find an old bookshelf with books that caught your interests. Oh, fuck, Skin Bible. Okay. When Armus Crew decided to name an unnamed crater after the comet. Oh, that's so sweet, Neo. That is really sweet. I had no idea. Oh, that's lovely. Also, thank you for contributing to science. I appreciate it. That is very lovely. I feel like we should pick Sylvian because healing. And ultimately, that's just more useful for us. Like, everything else is good too, but I feel like the Skin Bible for healing. When you know more Sylvian stuff and you can do Sylvian's prayers, you can have a baby. The crater is named Carol. I'll be sure to go by and give Carol some love later. You got the Skin Bible Sylvian. The manuscript all seemed to be a part of a bigger compilation, and you would have loved to have all of them with you, but you had a job to do, and you couldn't burden yourself with too much extra luggage. This is literally Funger 1, the text adventure game. Literally. Literally. Your initial assessment of the abandoned archaeological expedition proved out to be wrong. The archaeologists were still very much there, wandering the hallways as ghoulish husks. Darkness had its way with those people, and they were now bloodthirsty monsters. The thought did cross your mind that the very same could happen to you, too, if you spent there too long. You had to be hasty in your actions. To deal with the company, you decided to arm yourself once you found the remains of what was once the armory of the dungeons. I'll take the officer sword. Even though spears attack twice, you need both your hands. What looked like small ruins from the ground level turned out to have multiple levels of macabre secrets. You passed through old torture chambers, prisons, suspended above bottomless chasms, huge underground caverns. All the while, the echo in your head became stronger. You were clearly getting closer to the source of that mysterious voice. Your face's Twitter is a crazy response. Finally, you found a digging site from caves that were located underneath all the horrors. The archaeological expedition had reached that place before succumbing to the darkness. They had revealed ruins of an ancient city from a stone wall. As you entered the ruins, you felt like you entered another time entirely. Man, this is like a nice little recap of the previous game for you. The decor was unlike any culture you were aware of. What had led you to the ruins was feverishly calling for you beneath the rocks and rubble. You dug the pile with your bare hands. And there it was, the source of the voice, a burnt and mummified severed head. This bitch fucking murders you in the first game if you go too far, right in the fucking body zone, and he will fucking fuck you, and so fuck you, and so fucking, then he'll fucking laugh at you while he's fucking you, and it's... Anyways, I think he's gonna be our friend now, which is cool, but fuck him in the first game, man. Fuck this little fucking shriveled little peanut of a raisin head. I fucked up so many of my runs, man. Because I really thought that I could befriend him then without having to do extra stuff, but you actually have to go get a bunch of extra things in the game to make him your ally, which I never got around to doing, sadly. And then he gets rage baited by a literally! And he's so, it's so good at it! So, no head? The disembodied head that kills you in 0.5 seconds becomes the edgelord's friend just by digging about. Right, Meru? That's what I'm saying! See, Meru gets it. I'm so glad somebody gets it. That was real scorn I just felt from you. I can't express to you how much I hate this fucker. So we get a burnt and mummified severed head. The head had deep lines running across its forehead, and the place of its eyes were dark and empty sockets. The only hair on the head was the sparse mustache under its big nose. I wasn't expecting a worm like you weaseling its way to this deep to the dungeons, but I'll take what I get. All earthworms do, after all, is dig. Your garments. Maybe you do have more than a camel spit in place of your mind. You are a yellow mage, are you not? You confirmed the suspicion of this beheaded oddity. Figures. That's why a measly maggot like yourself could hear me call. My call very well. Kneel before me, for I am your master, Nasra, the doom and the modern man. That name, Nasra. That was a name you were not expecting to hear. It was the name even the yellow mages only talked in the darkest hours of the night. Isn't this game pretty dark? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's very fucked up. Mustache. Nasra, I'm probably not Nasra? The harbinger of the burning crusade. Nasra. Oh, I like how we just dropped the I like how we dropped the apostrophe here for some reason. Nasra, the bringer of torment. Nasra, the doom and terror of the modern man. The great wizard from the eastern sanctuaries went by many names. He indeed was your master, for this beheaded wizard was the one who gave birth to yellow mages and their ideology. So basically in the first game, the way you get him to be your friend is you have to beat the yellow mages until they drop a certain necklace. And then you also have to get an item from the blue people, I think. And then if you bring both of those items to the head, he will accept you and join your team. Neo? Thank you for the 5 gifted! Hello? Yeah, everything is just happiness and sunshine. Okay, I guess Pixie gets her dream of Joomer. 1, 2. I got big booty bitches, big booty bitches. Woo! Thank you for the hype train and the 5 gifted, Neo. What is going on lately? Thank you. Super happy rains and sunshine now. Exactly. Thank you for gifting Nardemonia. Nude got one. Zam got one. Need and Peony got one. Thank you, Neo, so sweet. Thank you. If you got a sub, be sure you thank Neo. And thank you. And W gifted. Juma Rain. Hype train Juma Rain. For Nasha. For Nasha. 5 more sacrifices for Nasha. That's actually, we just picked 5 sacrifices. Oh my god, cats!
Cheer 70, thank you. Thank you.
Wait, hold on, where is it? Thank you. This is as a thanks for the game giving us head. No class for Theros. I might just go home. Well, shit. Yeah, I wouldn't stay on campus unless I had something to do if I could drive home quickly. And thank you for the hype hats, Neo. And once again for the support. I appreciate you. And so do the butties. So there was no record of Nashra for at least 500 years. Damn. Kat, thank you for contributing to science. I appreciate it. Kwehehi. Is that how he laughs? I might just bury him back in the ground. Oh, maybe not worth then, just for gas, because gas everywhere is kind of expensive. You just wouldn't come back. Oh, do you have a class later you'd be skipping? Also, hi, Ember! Time to get hype! Thank you for contributing to science, I appreciate it. Literally, could you imagine Mokoko making this? I have a task for you, my puny pupil. I thought he called me his puppy for a second. Gary, thank you for contributing to science, I appreciate it. The hype is happening! Mokoko! I'm not a chihuahua, I'm Fuwawa. And I'm not Fuwawa, I'm Mokoko. And together we are Fuwamoko! It is what it is. Then that's up to you, I suppose. Fear, thank you for contributing to science, I appreciate it. Bow bow! Bow bow! Whoa, bow bow. Fear, I'm sorry you didn't get first. Better luck next time, buddy. Bow bow! Actually, I'm a fan of GG and CC. Lowercase bow bow. Lowercase bow bounce on its crazy style. Yes, Pixie, I was saying it's your Joomers for you. Meru, thank you for the 3-month resub. Bow bow. Bow bow. Bow bow. I remember when I first found Fumoko, I was going around yelling bow bow while presenting myself as masculinity as I could. Bow bow. Scotty, hello. Yes, Funger week. Funger week. A whole week of Funger. Flex all my straight. Bow bow, bitch. Word up. Oh gosh, I love bow bow. I also love the way that ERB says lovely. Lovely. I reference that all the time. Lovely. Row. I also reference row. What? What? I have a task for you, my peanut pimple. There's a man I want skinned alive. After that, I want to rip off their spine. They will stump and limp. Oh. I really should have read the rest of the sentence instead of just leaving it here on the screen this whole time. I'm over here being like, la 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 la, and the text on the screen is like, I'm gonna rip off their spine and take their skin. Your masters seem to be surprisingly up to date with the twists and turns the world had taken since his absence. He had a mission for you. As a yellow mage, you were supposed to follow your own ambitions and greed, but there was a lot you could learn from this death-defying wizard that could further your knowledge on dark matters greatly. You decided to play along. You were sure that this terror of the modern man was perfectly aware of your reasoning too. That was the common relationship between a master yellow mage and their apprentice after all. The German word for shark is hi. Is it really? That's so cute. You didn't really know about Liz, and then you looked into her and you recognized her. Thank you guys for the hype train! Thank you! I'll put Joomer away now. Go away. Stinky. Stinky. It smells much better now. Thank you, thank you. Oh my god, that one's so cute! Yeah, that's such a cute emote. Thank you again for the gifted, and Maru for the resub, and Cat for the biddies. Hi, jokes with shark theme, dude. That's cute. Just chilling at the beach, getting my tan on. Some German dude yelling from the shore, "Hi! Hi!" And you're like, "Hey, dude, what's up?" Scotty!
And become
Magical girls!
AGABUGAGA.
I was hoping she was gonna try to say Aga Bugaga. Aga Bugaga! Scotty, thank you for the 5-month resub. Aga Bugaga! I don't know what it means, but I like it. And that's like really fun to say. Aga Bugaga!
Good kitty.
Thank you for the head pat, Scary, and for the bubbles, Maru. Let me get some bubbles. Runs at you. Aga Bugaga! Okay. Thank you for contributing to science, Howie. Welcome in. It's so good to see you. I hope you're having a good day today. You were to travel to a small country in the Eastern Europa with the beheaded wizard to a town called Brehevel. Your master promised events of cosmic proportions. The stars were aligned for something big to happen, something that would turn the tides of the world for good. The head left out details from his story on purpose, but that did little to bother you. You had just jumped to the deep end of the otherworldly world. You couldn't have asked for more. With this little information about the task at hand, how do you prepare for always medical goods? You managed to find 2 blue vials and a cloth fragment. Okay, now we can actually get into the game. We're only 48 minutes into the stream. Yes, but again, this was the abridged version of his story. Oh, I didn't mean to skip the intro, but oops. Oh well. But Nashra says, do it for the plot! True. Do it for the vine. You hear, oh my god, I thought that said something else. Oh my god. I just saw the last part. Oh my god. My phone was covering the... my... Oh my god. Oh my god, yes. I definitely thought it said Margaret. That's what I thought it said. What did you think it said? You know what I think it said! You know what I thought it was! I was like, what the fuck? I don't remember that! Oh, maggot. With an M. And thank you for the 3-street streak, Ember. I appreciate it. Trill's about to be on the list of canceled VTubers, literally, because I was about to say it too. And then I was like, wait a minute. I want to laugh too. I'll just say there's another word that is spelt much like maggot, but it doesn't have an M at the front. And I thought, because my phone was initially covering everything up but the AGGOT, that it said something else. And because this beheaded wizard is kind of a bitch, meanie, rude pants, I thought maybe he actually said that for a second. Mossagat. Yeah, true. Google Docky. The Trill Google Docky is insane. Google Docky. Lurkers want to come running back, dude. Like fish, like a bundle of sticks, or a cigarette. Or some of the other words, other uses of said word. Howie, I'm sorry you didn't get first. Better luck next time. Just chilling, tabbed out. Yeah, wake up! Whoa, yeah, literally. A slur. I thought it said a slur, fear. I was like, I do not remember that being a part of this game. Anyways, wake up. The train, it seems to have stopped. You hear voices echoing from the beheaded wizard. I trust you got the gist of the things. Let's proceed. We have work to do. Something seems off, though. This is not Moon God's usual modus operandi. Trust no one but me, obviously. As long as you do what I say, I don't actually care about the trust part either. Now, move it, maggot! Jesus. Oh, the jump scare. 4 shillings. Very nice. Move it. What? Wizards of the anti-woke school throwing mad slur spells. Hi, Belzy. Welcome in, by the way. I don't think I properly greeted you. You'll be back. Okie dokie. The other day I said diet fad, and Zach went, whoa! He thought I said something else. That's crazy. I mean, Meryl? Ayo? Bisexual. I will not elaborate. I found a yellow vial. We found a piss jar. Yo. We found a piss jar before we found a cum jar. Piss jar personal best. Pansexual. That's me. I'm also pansexual. Clipped it setting the Discord. Cancelled. You interrupt the discussion. You hear voices. What's this shit show now? Oh, the sleepy one got up. Don't mind me. I'm on my way. Goodbye. Goodbye. I'm also pansexual. Let's go. Piss jar! Piss jar percent world record. Today I misread someone saying they were afraid of femdoms and they said fan. Femdoms would make more sense though. I could understand being afraid of femdoms. Like, you know, in like they are intimidating me kind of a way. Bow bow. Skill issue, Mori senpai. It's a skill issue. I'm scared of the Trill fandom. Yeah. Oh yeah, man. I'm so afraid. Everyone believes in exposure therapy. Even the fandom fears them. True. If you're afraid, I'll take them. No problem. I found a pipe! Yo, I can smoke so much heroin with this. I mean, wait, you don't smoke the heroin. We can smoke so much tobacco with this. And meth? Can you get meth in this game? I don't think they have meth. I don't think we get as far as to having meth in this game. Is the Trillestial fandom or the Trillestial femdom worse? Oh, that's a good question. Considering I did the little Twitter test that was like, based off your tweets, we'll tell you if you're a top or a bottom. And literally the page did not even refresh or reload. It just said 100% bottom. And I was like, you're not even gonna think about it? You're not even gonna give it like a second thought? Maybe like a moment to process? Nope. I was like, okay. Mir's asking the hard questions. Yeah, I did someone say bottom? Hi, Maestro. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I was just like, oh, okay. Oh. It was just like, Trill's 100% a bottom. No questions asked. I was like, I would have asked a few questions, maybe. Just maybe 1 or 2 or something, you know? Not femdors. No. No, 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 no. Aw, man. Ember, no doorsing. Ember, no doorsing. Aw, man. Okay, this guy's gonna die. It's okay. Dude, no doorsing allowed. No doorsing allowed. You think of Ben 10? I never really watched Ben 10. Like, I watched a little bit if it was the only thing on, but I was not super into Ben 10. I thought it was neat, kind of. Oh, hey puppies. Mysterious beach approaches you. Words are in vain. Oh, I don't have a weapon, but okay, apparently my fucking arms are like made of steel or some shit. Because I just took his legs out with a punch. Yeah, I think a Swiper the Fox, that was what I was referencing, Belzy. Oh, it's Raps. I watched the first iteration and then came when he eated... I don't even know what that is, yeah. Rio, welcome in, it's good to see you. I hope you're having a good day today. Hello? Die! Jesus Christ. Oh, suck these nuts is fucking failing. I raise you a creeper. Aw, man. Oh yeah, if you like fucked up shit, my suggestion is try playing the first game for as long as you can bring yourself to do so. Once you finally have enough of feeling frustrated at that game, come over to this game, play it all the way through, go back to that game, play it all the way through, and then come back to this game and play it all the way through one more time. And that's definitely not because I'm just like obsessed with it or anything like that. I have a very healthy attraction to this game and it's definitely not concerning. All right, now we gotta go get a cum jar.
Good kitty.
Thank you for the head pats. I appreciate it. Because otherwise we're gonna die to poison. So we gotta go back. I don't want to fight Penis Man, Dick Face, but... Oh wait, that's right. If I go over here, it's not Penis Man, Dick Face yet. It's gonna be Lady with the Knives. All right, let's run. A blue vial. A light blue vial. That's huge, actually. You see how that guy just fucking jumps over the fence, by the way? That's crazy. Dude's like parkouring. I love the black hair. It looks nice. Thank you, Rio. I appreciate that. Thanks for the recommendation. You're very welcome. Maximum fungage. It's necessary. Ah! It's okay. I handled that very well. This is not... Okay, we don't go in the shit pit. Never go into the shit pit. Ooh, juked him. Ah! I don't know why I screamed. It missed? Oh my god, is Suck These Nuts gonna die this early on, dude? How pathetic would it be if I died this early on? Stop. No! Oh, shit. Oh, thank gosh. Oh no, we're dead. This is it. We fucked this up. The blood fountain is very tasteful. Oh, fuck. I should just keep attacking, I guess. But I'm gonna die. Or no. I guess not. Maybe if I go for body shots, he'll just pass away. Nope, we're dead. Okay. Oh, Suck These Nuts. We spent his hour mostly working on his intro, but it still lasted about an hour. We have a 30-minute ad break. We'll be right back and then we'll play the next character attempt next. Woof. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go through all of them on the hard mode and then I gotta go to the easier mode because I'm a baby. Did I say 30-minute? I meant 3-minute. 3 minute. 3 minute. I said 3 minutes. No. Also, the prediction was 50-50 voting, and both were correct today. Both was correct. Not do 30, we ball and imagine. I did have an idea if I wasn't doing emo month that April Fool's Day, what I was gonna do was make the whole stream just like various starting soon screens. That it just kept changing to different starting soon screens. I don't even know if you can run a 30-minute ad break. Another full month. Oh my, what a good joke. Ohio, my name is Osaka These Nuts. Osaka. It's always so interesting to me what does well on YouTube Shorts and TikTok. The video of me talking about my shirt design being a design that I bought off a concert and never got is actually doing really well. For some, I just didn't think it would be that compelling of a story, but I guess, you know, it was relatable or something. Yeah, you saw it earlier. Yeah, I was surprised to wake up to, a shit ton of views on TikTok compared to what I normally get. I used to get a lot more when I did DBD content. But, yeah, dude, that's, a crazy number compared to my other regular videos. There used to be a time where I feel like I used to get a lot more, but I've also been posting on TikTok for years, and I feel like after a certain point, your account just gets, pushed down on the algorithm if you didn't succeed already, so it's whatever. I just post there because I'm already making short-form content, but most of my attention is actually on YouTube, which is I edit for YouTube, and if it does good on TikTok, then so be it. Yeah, what would you even do for a 30-minute ad break with subs and Turbo? We would just sit here and stare at each other. May Termina be upon us. Hi, Senna. Welcome in. DVD content straight to home cinema Trillestial. Yeah, absolutely. Fun fact, I used to have a thing when I was a facecam streamer. There was a thing where I would bonk across the screen like the DVD logo. It would be like... It really hooks the algorithm, True Belsy. Welcome back from the ad break. Yeah, marbles on stream, exactly. But yeah, it used to move really fast and then become really small and bounce around the screen like this, and then Crazy Frog would play. Dun 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 dun. Bing bing dun 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 dun. Bing bing bring ba bring 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 ba bring. Oh, we hit the corner! Yo, it happened. I hit the corner. Hi gold. Hi gold. Clip it. Fucking clip it. Oh my god, OMG, a BRB that is sphere Trill bouncing around. Oh, that would be so funny. That would actually be so funny. It's just little me bouncing around. Also, hi Gold, I hope you're having a good day today. Okay, so next we're gonna play Olivia, who my first time playing this game, I played as Olivia. So what does the fox say? Ding, 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 ding. Trill's logo bouncing around as a BRB screen. Yes. Okay, so this is Olive. She's really cool with plants and stuff, and I actually got pretty far with her. We're gonna name Olive this dick, because that was what her first name was. And you want to know something? When I first named her this, I didn't even think of it as if all ALLOF this dick. I just wrote it. Because the name, I just so subconsciously thought of the dick joke and Olive this dick and didn't, I probably recognized it from some joke I had heard somewhere, and this was, the punchline to the joke, and I just instinctually was like, Olive, all of this dick. And then I don't think I realized it until like 2 streams later what the joke actually was. It was so funny. Ein, thank you for the 50 stream streak. I appreciate it. All over this D clever joke. Yep, all of this dick. All of this dick. Okay, we're gonna continue in Fear and Hunger mode as much as I regret it. We only have 2 more attempts. And then we'll go to easier mode. I gotta at least try on Fear and Hunger mode, you know? Okay. Skip the character history? No. Pinor. The soothing sound of the trail? Yes, yes. You can't help but wonder the past. You remember moths. Blue noctuid moths, to be precise. That is your first memory as a child. You and your twin sisters sitting in the backyard, illuminated by the cold blue hue of the moon. Instances where it was just the 2 of you sharing a moment were rare. That is probably why those moments mattered to you the most. You and your twin sister were born at the strike of midnight, at the turning point of months. Thus, you were born with different birth signs. One was born with a shadowed soul and one with a radiating soul. Since that moment, it was evident that the 2 of you would lead very different paths in life. Just as predicted, you were the polar opposites of each other from very early on. You were fragile and weak in build, whereas your sister, Rayla, was an active and adventurous child that could have easily been an athlete if she just chose so. You stuck indoors reading books for the most of your time. Your sister spent her time outside making friends with other kids of the neighborhood. Despite your differences, you took solace from each other in the strict religious household you grew up in. One thing was common between the 2 of you. You both wanted out of the ever-watching eye of your parents and their religious dogma. Dogma! You found escapism from the nature in botanism. Your sister, also being academically gifted, took interest in sciences. She would dedicate her time to new sciences that centered around advanced engineering and top-of-the-line technology. We had a dong, we had booba, which I liked. Now we have all of this dick. Exactly. Each one of them gets a silly name. Dogma balls. Her taking interest in the academia did irk you a little bit, as if she had stepped into your territory. I'm gonna stick to botanism because I really want to know more about plants so we can use them in the game. Because all of those little plants, only she actually knows what to do, and you can grab so many extra plants, and it's kind of a huge boost. You decided to concentrate on your own doings instead of giving into the jealousy, and it quickly bared fruit. Actually, I don't know, I can't think of anything. Makes you wonder who was the developer's favorite character by their backstory lengths. I feel like Osa must have been the first character made for this game, and then I think he probably created out from that created out from there. So some of them, I imagine, because they all tie into each other a little bit. I love the word dogma. You learned undergrowth awareness, which means we can travel around bushes a little bit easier. While occupying yourself with the world of botanism, your sister would often quietly join your reading sessions, burying herself in her own books. Despite your differences, these reading sessions really created a strong bond between the 2 of you. It just feels cool. The way I always think of a dog monster, next character, Mike Clitoris, or My Clitoris. Probably because I saw it from Doom OST. I don't really even know or hear it often. Big green dude with guns slaughtering the entirety of hell. During your high school years, a disaster struck. You suffered multiple small strokes in a short period of time and was left bedridden. Naturally, you were terrified by what could have been causing this. Your parents first turned to religious healers for aid, but nothing seemed to work. Your sister tried to persuade them to seek out modern doctors, but your parents were slow to react to her plead. After getting no results, your parents finally gave in, but it was too late at that point. The diagnosis was that you had an abnormality of the spinal cord that affected the blood flow and its supply. You underwent a long operation in hopes of fixing the issue, but unfortunately things didn't go well, and you were bound to the wheelchair for the rest of the unseeable future. If something had been done sooner, maybe things could have been different. What followed was an intense period during which you tried many different medical treatments, all for nothing. There was no escaping the wheelchair. Your legs did have some minor function, but they were left far too weak to carry your weight properly. The world felt like such an unfair and hostile place after all you had gone through. All this just further created contrast between you and your sister. You couldn't help but be envious of her. Her life seemed to roll forward without hiccups of any kind, whereas you struggled with each step you took, quite literally. Wonder, welcome in! Thank you for contributing to science! I appreciate it. A dogma is like a set of rules or morals or some shit, usually religious. Oh! Yeah, I completely had the wrong definition in my head. I thought it was more like a stigma, because it kind of sounded the same. I'm emo! Also, hi, Danny, welcome in. Hello, hello. Nevertheless, the 2 of you continued, if not on the same path, then on the same lane at the very least, as you both entered the same university in Bremen. Naturally, you were studying botanism and natural sciences, and your sister studied new computer science and engineering. You both were tremendously relieved. You'd finally moved out of your parents' sphere of influence. Like always, you and Rayla were polar opposites. Why would have things been any different in the university? Literally just had a hiccup without thinking when you said that. Emo, more like emu. What? I'm not an emu. It was not, Danny. It was not, because that is copyrighted. And I'd rather not get the stream muted. You had trouble getting acquainted with other students, but your sister, on the other hand, was already leading the student council and even getting very familiar with one of the university professors. Try to steal affection of the professor, just concentrate on your own studies, expose this professor to his superiors. I'm gonna just concentrate on my own studies, and I learned advanced botanism. Just as you expected, your sister and the professor had an obvious connection. You were not sure whether you felt jealous for the fact that your sister garnered the attention from the opposite sex, or that someone else was forming a connection with her. Either way, you didn't think too much about it. It wasn't all bad anyway, as you made good friends with the professor through your sister. Your student life continued smoothly. You were constantly ranked top of your class, and the nature seemed to lift its veil of secrets to further you got to in your studies. Your sister did even better at school. Apparently, she was practically a genius in her field. She took part in a special student exchange program between Bremen Empire and Eastern Union. She would get to see the world while you were stuck on your laurels. Nothing new there, you pondered. In any case, the time had come for you to choose whether you would specialize in your botanical studies, the folkloric, or toxicology. Toxicology, for sure, for sure. Like, no duh, no duh. What was that indicator? I had something pop up on my screen, but now it's gone. I don't know. You learned toxicology. You graduated, started your own research in botanism while also working at the biggest greenhouse in Bremen. What should have been a brand new start in life felt more like you falling into place to gather moss, living your life through your sister's amazing tales. Her research abroad seemed to open many doors for her. The Eastern Union hired her to work in top secret facilities around the Central Europa. You would receive letters from her frequently, always from a different country. She could never fully reveal what she worked on, but she did say that despite working for the army, her inventions would be for the better of mankind, not for war. Oh, you pinned? Is that what that was? Okay. I honestly didn't even see what it was. I just noticed it disappear. It all sounded incredible, and you were genuinely happy for her, really. Only the letters came to a halt all of a sudden. You wouldn't hear from Rayla for months. After 6 months, your parents got information that Rayla had been accused of treason. She had committed serious crimes against Bremen Empire. That's at least the official story. By the time you heard of this, she had already been in an undisclosed Bremen prison for months. You felt helpless. There wasn't much you could do. The next time you heard of her was when you read of news about a terrorist group called Nameless Liberty Underground, NLU, breaking her free from prison. What had your sister gotten herself into? A terrorist organization? The news really bothered you. You had definitely heard of the Nameless Liberty Underground before, but where? Then you remembered it. The professor Rayla had been seeing during her school year had mentioned the organization in a passing comment. You returned to the university to confront the professor, only to find out that he had been executed several months prior. He too had been accused of treason and had been sentenced to be hanged in the middle of a battlefield. Oh my god. Hi, gay badass Dark Lord, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day today. The most I'm getting from this is, okay, but my sister though. That's what Tony Stark said too, and he got Jericho missile shrapnel in his chest. Yeah. Yeah. That's a good example. Something weird was definitely going on. So if you guys remember, the mechanic lady was also part of the NLU. And I think she was actually supposed to be looking for this girl's sister. Something weird was definitely going on. You got to search through his office and found several letters from Rayla. Apparently the two had been in a letter correspondence long after Rayla had graduated. In the last letter from her, Rayla had cryptic writings about a cube. Cube. Eastern Union had been desperately trying to replicate the cube, but to no avail. I remember the cube from the first game. Whatever that meant. Rayla was worried that the operation in Prehevel was what Kaiser of Bremen Empire was after. There is still time before he could get there. I still have time. Those were Rayla's last words. Never trust a teacher, even when they're super cool. It's me, I cube. Upon further investigation, you found out that Prehevel was a medium-sized city in the country of Bohemia. That is the last known location of your sister, and that is where you decided to head without delay. With the real adventure ahead of you, how did you prepare the tip? Something to read, some herbs, or some food? Let's stock up on food because we're going to get plenty of herbs from the beginning area. Dried meats and moldy bread. You felt tense since the moment you embarked on this journey. Every night you'd see nightmares of horrors that would await you in Prehevel. Are they just dreams? You can't help but feel that there is more to the dreams than mere logic would dictate. Save your character history? Yes. We are gonna skip the intro here because she can't really fight and it just ends up being kind of like a waste of my time. She doesn't really get Kasara benefit. Like, you can. I've done it, but it's kind of annoying. But yeah, the girl you see in that little dream at the beginning is your sister. Oh yeah, you can get on and off your wheelchair. Fun fact. Doot, doot, doot. Mushroom stew! And I could spin even faster, dude. You can get knocked off your wheelchair, though, which is so terrible. So terrible. Lavender! Matches. Nice. Like, when you get into a fight with people, they can just knock you the fuck off your wheelchair. It's terrible! It's like a whole turn, and then you can't get back into it without using a turn to get back into it. It's so stupid. Probably the dumbest part of her character. They can just fucking pick you up and throw you out of your wheelchair mid-fight, which is really shitty. Yeah, I gotta go find my sister. Alright, let's go. So, she knows all about herbies. Cripple no. No. Oh my. Yeah, I picked up poison hemlock. So I can make all sorts of cool things. But I don't know what they do yet. No, you can actually climb upstairs pretty easily. You just gotta get out of the wheelchair, which, again, it's you know, it's very realistic in that sense, I suppose. But let's not make too many jokes, because it is borderline ableist to make to make too many jokes about this. I don't want to support ableist jokes, as there are many people who are bound to wheelchairs in real life, and it is not a funny situation. The idea that you can just be knocked straight out of your wheelchair mid-battle is quite not even funny to me. It's frustrating because it takes so much time. Olivia should come with the pipe default with all her herb knowledge. That would be so funny. Oh my god. A game mechanic? Yeah, exactly. It is realistic, because if you were in a fight with somebody and you were disabled, they would absolutely use that against you, but... Whoop, 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 whoop. But yeah, it's weird, because if you don't pick her, she actually doesn't start with a wheelchair. You actually have to go find it and bring it back to get her to join your party. Egg. I found Aegon Targaryen from Knight of the Seven Kingdoms. A little egg. Eeg. Another one. Little eggs. Okay. Now I feel like I'm just going in circles. No, I didn't grab it with her because fighting the guy with her is really fucking annoying. Oh wow, she's not leaving. That's weird. I went the wrong way. I got distracted and turned around. How are you doing? I'm doing good, Drac! Welcome in, it's so good to see you again! Welcome back, welcome back! How you been? How's life been treating you? I picked up nettle. I picked up a blue herb. Oh, I was supposed to go this way. A green herb. More nettle. Because of her powers, there are some underbrush areas she can get through better. But, it's kind of, like, annoying because you can also get stuck. So, something to be wary of. But, like, definitely worth checking out the forest for more plants with her. Okay. At least her wheelchair is foldable. Imagine how much worse it'd be if it was a wooden one. Yeah, that's true. God. The inconvenience would definitely, kind of ruin the concept of mobility. Because, like, yeah. She can't climb ladders with it, obviously. So, like, when you need to climb a ladder or something, you gotta, like, crawl out of it. Also, like, how awesome is it if it can just, like, fold up into her pocket, assumingly? I think that's a nice one. Picked up and Superman slammed on me when I thought I was good. Threw me under a bus and then dropped me into the ocean. But yeah, I'm here. I'm glad you're here. And I'm sorry life has been so difficult. But we're glad you're here still. And it's good to see you again. Wild dagger. What can I make with that? Condensed hemlock. A condensed ball of poison. Even just a small amount of any part of the plant can cause respiratory paralysis and death. So I can make poison that I throw at people, which is really cool. I at least hope the ocean can provide free sushi. Oh, here's to hoping. Nice! Congratulations! Severely pigeon-toed, so much so that I trip over my own feet, and running is difficult. Oh. Running is not even necessarily that good for your body anyways, but mobility being difficult is never fun, regardless of whether it's something you should or shouldn't be doing in the first place. Yeah, throws poison in your general direction. You ate a lot of squid. Yummy. Alright. Fucking fast and furious my way out of there. Don't have to deal with his ass. And then maybe we can get a booba to join our group this way. And we won't have her die to needles. Oh, shit. No, the dogs. I forgot about the dogs. I'm sorry. I didn't want to throw this at you. W stream high smoke poison. The poison for Cusco. The poison specifically chosen for Cusco. Cusco's poison. That poison? Abuba's coming back. Yes, she is. Also, it does not seem like my poison worked. Why is my defense going up? Can you quit Toothless biting me? Oh, I poisoned his front paws. I poisoned him, by the way, is what I was about to say. I poisoned him a bit. You know me. We do some light poisoning. Hi, Smoke. I hope you're having a good day today. Poisoned. Alright, I need to refresh the bubble blower. Hold. A BRB. No, Momo, I'm not giving you food. Demon, welcome in. Thank you for contributing to science. I appreciate it.
Well, wait a minute. Do you have pants on? Are you guys fucking?
No.
Are you serious?
That's not what it looks
Right in
like.
front of my salad?
That's not
You
what
guys
it
are
looks
I
fucking
have
like.
my headphones off and I didn't hear it, but thank you for the salad gold. Thank you, thank you. All of this dick was victorious. You know it was. Always is. Always is. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Ooh. God, the sound design is so good for this game. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Which two Funger characters would in front, and who is the third one and who's angry? Oh, that's a great question. Also, welcome in, Brain. Oh, that's a great question. Let's see. I think Olive would be the one getting angry. Is it all one guy? Who the first game was made by one dude. I think he had the help of some other people, but a very small group of people for the second one. I don't know. He might have made it all himself the second one too, but I know the first one was all him. I'm not seeing any popping on my end. It might just be you on your you're like whatever you're using for audio. Okay, what? But I don't know who the two would be fucking. Maybe the doctor and Osa would be fucking, and then Olive would be the one in front of the salad. We are Olivia. So basically what I'm doing, Fear, is I'm playing on the regular difficulty, and anytime the character dies, I go to the next character over. Once I go through all 8 characters on regular mode, I will switch to easier mode and try again with each character until they die, and then go again to the next. I figured that would be fun. What is that name? What do you mean? That's all of this dick. That's all of this dick. What do you mean? We had "Oh suck at my nuts" and now we have all of this dick. Alrighty. Part 2. I actually should probably heal. Oh, he missed. Nice. Marina win. Oh, I already did Marina. We named her Memories. Internet has been failing a bit, but my wireless headphones aren't connected to a jack. Could be stream lag, maybe. Yeah, I don't think anybody else said that they were having the issues, so it does seem like it is just a you problem. All right, so now we need to go find a cum jar. What is that? Oh. What's in here? Something good, maybe? Fly Aminata? That's so bad I messed up her hair. It's okay. She can have her hair down. People can have multiple hairstyles. It's okay. It looks still really beautiful. Almost memories. Yeah. Almost completely misspelt. Turnip. Small key. Oh, nice. Bone saw. Mushroom stew. We need to get into a house. Red herb. I'm actually gonna use that. To keep us going. Shit. That's the excuse I'll use. Thanks, Trill. You're welcome. Well, we're gonna die. She stabbed me manically. And she knocked me out of my wheelchair. Of course she did. Of course she did. I can't attack? She killed me. She knocked me out of my wheelchair and then she fucking killed me. Wow, that one did not last very long at all. I'm so used to loud music in these fights, so a game with random notes and quiet sounds in the background scares me every time. I don't know why. I think that's part of the charm. None of this dick apparently, right? Yeah, I was trying to, but she killed me before I could. Okay, now we're gonna play as this guy. I've never played as him. Marco. Oh god, it's another M. Mr. Mammary. He's Mr. Mammaries. Mark Hawk probably would have been better, but I think Mr. Mammaries is quite funny. Girl gets backhanded out of the Trill. Yeah, that's just part of the charm. That's not part of the charm. I didn't say that. That is part of her thing, though. It is Jotaro. But it's really, really dark. Oh, yeah. Super dark. Mark Clitoris. Mr. Mammaries. Man-Maries. I like that. Man-Maries. I like it. I like it. Man-Maries. All right. We'll still keep doing Fear and Hunger mode, even though I clearly can't beat it on Fear and Hunger mode. I've never beaten it on Fear and Hunger mode before. I could try and stick to a single character and keep going, but... No, let's hear his character history. We've done all the others. Game was quirky. You know, just a little quirky. For the majority of your life, you've only known the streets of the Vatican City. This is actually the first time in your life you're traveling this far from those narrow and crowded alleyways. Things don't look that fancy elsewhere. Traveling is overrated, you think to yourself. In your earliest memories, you remember spending time with your parents, but then suddenly you just didn't have parents anymore. You can't remember what happened, but from one point onwards, it was just you and your sister against the world. You were still only 10 years old, but you had to make a living somehow. I'm gonna do lockpick. Yes! Lockpicking is goated. The Vatican City was full of street kids similar to you, and in no time you learned the tricks of the trade. You tried your hand into breaking into apartments and stealing all the valuables you could carry. It worked for some time, but too often you got caught in the act, which resulted in you getting beaten up. The streets schooled you hard, but as you grew older, you noticed that you started to tower over those who bullied you before. If someone still tried to do you dirty, you were quickly able to give them a taste of your justice. Cock kicking. I couldn't even find it on Steam because it was considered adult. Yeah. It's the nudity. Because of your size and skills in fighting, you started to attract attention of local street gangs that tried to recruit you as their muscle. This never sounded right to you. You had been extorted of your measly salaries too many times. You didn't want to do the same to anyone. But turning down small-time criminals only got you to further trouble. Almost every other night, you'd end up in street fights. At one point, you realized that you were doing more fighting than actual work, not to mention that's where you got most of your money too. You started to consider fighting as your job. Maybe it would be worth investing into it more. You started working out more regularly and following a strict regimen. You had to go to itch? Oh, interesting. Thank you for the tomato Spompy. Train strength, bulk up in mass, improve your footwork, train your stamina. Strength. You tried to train your explosive powers so your strikes would pack more punch. You started doing more push-ups. You used animal carcasses as punching bags at the local butcher where you worked part-time. You climbed fire escape ladders instead of using stairs, and so on. Cool, thank you for contributing to science. I appreciate it. You managed to increase your strength with a couple of levels in the end. You were doing all right in fights, so much so that you started to build a little reputation on the streets. And thank you for the headbats, Lux. Good afternoon, welcome in. Sure, what would stamina have been? In no time, you moved on to the underground boxing rings, where there was more money on the table and less danger of the opponent pulling a knife in the middle of a match. Fair! 25 more max HP. Oh, fair enough. Dunkel, welcome in. Thank you for contributing to science. Hello, hello. While you were busy in the ring, your sister had grown into a beautiful young woman who attracted all kinds of admirers. It would have meant trouble if it wasn't for your mean reputation. Most low-life thugs on the streets knew that they'd have to answer to you if they tried anything dodgy. That didn't mean that there weren't those who tried. She started to get close to the known mobster Ricardo Accardo. What a great... I'm sorry. Your last name is Accardo and your parents named you Ricardo. I think they hate you. I think they hate you. I think your parents hated you from birth, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, they really wanted you to get shit on. They were like, what if we made this kid's life hell? Like, no wonder he became a mobster, dude. Ricardo, let down your balls. He was the heir to the Accardo branch of the family. The family was an organized body of criminals operating in the Vatican City. Okay, but what if... In all intents and purposes, the family was a mafia, but they also had deep ties to the church, which in turn was running the country, so it was a bit more complicated. This dude is the protagonist of some of My Hero Academia Mafia AE fanfic! Despite being a mobster, Ricardo seemed decent enough. He had a flirtatious and flattering way of speaking and in general got along with everyone. He took notice in your skills and tried to casually recruit you to their ranks. You politely declined the offer. Since you didn't take the offer, Ricardo had another one on the platter. He proposed that he'd hook you up with a real boxing trainer to get you to the next level. I remember this story now, actually. I have played as him before. This story is sad. He's on a Ricardo Bastardo. Yeah, he is, actually. Ricardo, let's down your pube. I need your strength to find this cube. Oh, God. You again declined, but your sister insisted that you'd at least try it out. You agreed. Things started to feel more professional the second you stepped inside the gym. The trainer, an elderly gentleman who had an impressive record of previous apprentices, was impressed by your raw skills. He thought the best way to push you further would be to choose where to specialize. Accuracy, evasion, defense, offense. Probably accuracy would be nice. You learn bare-fisted proficiency. Oh, cool. So I won't actually just, like, suck ass with my bare fists. That'll be nice. His methods proved effective. Soon, you had your first real bout in the ring and won the match with relative ease. Your sister and Ricardo were there to congratulate you. You continued with your winning streak. The hype around you was growing. Slowly, even you started to believe the hype. Ricardo was able to organize big matches, one after another. You started spending more time inside the family quarters with Ricardo and your sister. These Romeo and Juliet story all over again, but just terrible name losing his balls. You are the hype. Without noticing it, you had been pulled into the criminal world. What started as helping out a friend became more frequent occurrence. Soon Ricardo showed his true colors as well. He had been building you up for a fated boxing match. Apparently your next opponent was a former family member who had cut all ties to the organization. Your job was to kill him in a boxing match. You politely declined, but at this point there was no turning back. Ricardo reminded you that he got your sister back at his flat, and she'd feel it in her skin if you didn't comply. You didn't know what to do. Soon you found yourself in the ring with the ex-family member and the bell rang. He was a tough opponent, but you managed to get the best of him. You were able to counter one of his attacks with a knockout hit. Things moved in slow motion as you saw Ricardo in your corner nodding with a sly smile. You followed up your hit with another, and another, and another. You didn't even stop when the man hit the ground. The referee had to pull you away with all he got before you stopped. The damage had already been done. You had killed a person. You were devastated by all of this, but kept it all inside. This was only the beginning. Ricardo had plenty of dirty work for you to do, and at this point he had plenty of leverage too. Your sister being the last resort every time you hesitated. Things had to change. I could try to get my sister and flee the country, but I feel like that's not going to work out very well for us, but we can try. You learned to escape. Oh, okay, just kidding. We learned escape plan. You couldn't find your sister anywhere. Calling her telephone, nothing. Uh-oh. I always go lockpick, HP, bob and weave, or adrenaline, and escape plan. Escape plan is pretty good. And lockpick is always very good, yeah. You started to suspect that Ricardo had suspected something like this and sent your sister somewhere. You were left with no choice but to confront Ricardo. Ricardo was wary of you. He seemed to sense your killing intent from miles away, and that's why he avoided seeing you alone to the best of his abilities. Not bad picks, thank you. He was too cocky to consider you a serious threat, though, as if he had you under his thumb. That proved out to be a grave mistake. For him. You were to meet Ricardo and a dozen of his henchmen at a local club to discuss another one of your many tasks. You had been waiting for an opportunity to see him alone, but that opportunity never presented itself. Fair enough, you thought. The moment you got to a punching distance, Ricardo had a split-second realization of what was happening before you knocked him off his feet. Why didn't you kill Ricardo when Creator becomes the hunted? Magic. Magic, thanks, Nightbot. The little rat tried to slither away, but you grabbed him by his throat and kept slamming him on the floor until he stopped moving. In your rage, you lifted him up and threw him over the railing. He fell from the second floor to the center of the club's dance floor. You saw him fall headfirst to the ground. You had succeeded in what you set out to do. Getting out of the club was secondary. You had to fight through a mob of Ricardo's goons. Oh boy. Oh, somehow you made it out from the back door with only minor injuries and ran away as fast as you could. You ran away from the crime scene. The problem was that now both the family and the law enforcement of the city were after you. Just then you received a phone call from your sister. She'd been sent to Ricardo's summer villa in the country of Velen for some days prior. Uh-oh. Ricardo's gooners! You explained the situation to her, and the two of you decided to meet up in a country of Rondon. There was no possibility of you living in the Vatican City anymore. You had to act fast before the police could catch up on you. What did you take with you? Healing. You took blue vials and cloth fragments. You took the first train that left the country to the destination. It was an obscure little town called Perhevel. You had no idea where the place was, but you figured you could plan your trip better once you got there. Save your character history? Yes. I'm gonna go shower and bounce on and have fun with it. No, because I think we might be able to actually beat him in a fight. Potentially. Okay, you feel like someone's watching you while you slept. Yeah. 4 shillings. I got my knife. Blue vial. Very good find, actually, on the train. Rotten meat. One Punch Man. That's where Ricardo's balls went. Shooped. It's not the train anymore. Oh, I didn't mean to do this. Okay, we're gonna have to fight him later. Tothy Falkman, thank you for contributing to science. I appreciate it. Hope you have a good time. I hope you've been having a good day so far. Hello. I forgot about this part. How's it going? It's going good. Hi, loser. I'm here to fight you and cut off your ding-a-ling. I'm hesitant to buy Fear and Hunger because reviews say the game is equivalent to punching yourself in the balls over and over, but you somehow enjoy it. I love this game. I say as I die again. But thankfully it is just the intro, so I don't think it'll be a permadeath. I'll teach you to run away. Yeah. And Abela, save everyone run. I've never saved everyone before. Ouchie. You don't know if you want to punch yourself in the balls. Why not? A little CBT never hurt anybody unless they wanted it to. Right? Did you get all 3 endings before? No idea. I just know I have beaten the game. The janitor walked away to get more materials for the cubes. There's only darkness ahead. You can't go back. I can if I wanted to. CBT squared, please. What about your legs? You don't need those. Nah, they're fine. They can just stay there. Nobody needs legs these days. Can't we keep them as a decoration? Maybe if we lose them again, that would be hilarious. You're losing your mind. For above your bed, yeah, it'd really scare off anybody who comes into your house and sees them. Just be like, oh fuck. How do you skip through cutscenes again? I can't remember. If there's a key to do it in this one, or if it was just the first game. Oh no, a freak! Z? Oh, thank you. Thank you, I couldn't remember. I don't want to do the confirm button though, because it always picks the first option and then I accidentally keep getting into like dialogues I don't mean to. I got some French fries delivered to me. And they're warm. Yeah, it should stop when I hit, if it's just the confirm button, it just keeps hitting enter. I got some French fries. You grew back your legs! Mm. And I was given French fries. What sauce do you guys eat with your French fries? It was the French fries! Or are you a dry fry enjoyer? I should get more of those. You haven't tasted that many sauces? Well, I think the main ones are like, I do ketchup and mayonnaise, for example. Vengeful intentions always get the better of me. It feels right, but impossible. Ooh, I've never tried with the onions, but the mayo and ketchup based. Chocolate pudding, no, but I've done chocolate shakes and fries. That's a good one. I've never tried pudding though. Ketchup with fries are pretty good as well if you don't have mayonnaise. I think it's just like a really South Asian thing to like mayonnaise. Or just like an Asian thing in general. No, we're not talking cursed. I don't think anybody said anything. I just asked, what do you like to dip your French fries in? Also, hi Slurple. For Spompert's taste buds' sake? Sure. I'm not sure what that means, but sure. Sweet and sour. I knew internet causes stream delay. Ah! I see. I think I see. I don't know, maybe not. That is ominous. Man, this is a little heavy. I don't usually eat things like this right now. I guess because it's potato. She really just gave me all the fries. But she didn't want. Sorry for the random fry break. You like mayo too? Yay! I like it mixed up just enough to where it's pink. Make a pink sauce. Pink sauce. And I yearn to be a cloud. Hi, Shin. Welcome in. It's good to see you. How you doing? I'm having a small fry break. I'm almost done though. Pink sauce. But not like the viral pink sauce that was a scam. Self-made pink sauce. Okay. I'm gonna go wash my hands. And let's be, well, no, when we still have 30 minutes. Okay. Willy willy. Not the grimace shake. No, not with ketchup? Oh, really? I put it with ketchup, yeah. Okay. Wake up suddenly. Was it all just a dream? Yeah, I never tried it. I just remember seeing it and thinking, God, this is a scam. The train seems to have stopped. I've used every sauce from Buffalo Wild Wings on fries. Oh, which one was the best, Glenn? I also used tomato sauce. Oh. All right. Here we go. Here I go again on my own. Down the only road I've ever known. But like not in a cool environment, so it would rot when people got it. Yeah. Though, and like none of the bottles were the exact same color. The spicy garlic and wild sauce were your two favorites. Ooh. Sounds yummy. Rotten meat. For Meru! She gets some rotten meat. Wub 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 wub. Wub 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 wub. Wub 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 wub. None of them were actually bad, and some of the dry rubs are really good too. Meru, your rotten meat is here. Wub 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 wub. Yeah! Wub 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 wub. There isn't really anything over here besides this green herb, huh? Which is good for infection, but... Wub 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 wub. Nothing quenches my thirst quite like a nice glass of dry rub to mix with my tea. Delicious. Alright, we're gonna go into this guy's house because I keep realizing that he has a fucking fridge that I could be getting a cum jar from, I believe. This whole time. Yeah, I could have been getting this from here. I'm silly. This whole time, he's just been sitting on a cum jar that I totally forgot about. In the club, straight dry rubbing it. And but I mean my meats. I know better than to ask, but I must ask. What is dry rub? So a dry rub is like what you put on a chicken instead of a sauce. Sometimes, is the idea. I guess I can't force it open. I thought maybe I had lock picking abilities. Sitting on a cum jar? He was. He was indeed. Alright, let's see what he's got over here. The 4 ages, we already read that. Random junk. Among the rubble you find a woodman's letter. Let's see what it says. The beast has entered this house. It is not my property any longer. The beast took my wife. It took my dignity. It took my faith. If it wasn't the full moon, I would let it take my life as well by my own hand. Oh? Dry rub is a collection of spices and seasonings to help flavor the meat, similar to a marinade. It's often used to help soften meat that's slow cooked, like smoked pork. There we go. The beast cucked me. Pretty much. A dry rub is fuck it, I'm desperate. My character looks so dashing this time. He's a fighter. He's a boxer. Street fighter. I found a tomato. Alright, now we gotta run away from this dude. Unless he's already... Nope, we gotta make sure he runs away from us. Because I don't feel like dealing with him. Or his peener. No, 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 no! Fuck, I ran right into him. God damn it! We're dead. Fuck. Difference between the two is I already read this. Or I read the other part of it. Bite his dick off. Oh, brain. I don't know that I should try that. And I've lost both my arms. Okay, maybe that is all I can do. And fuck. Double fuck. Okay, you guys get to see what the peener does. Man-Maries is grabbed by the bony grasp of the appendage. Violently, the thing thrusts its tentacles down the throat. Cold tendrils can be felt squirming deeper and deeper. The vile thing squirts warm fluids in, feeling like it's injecting Man-Maries with something. Man-Maries was defeated. Alright, moving on to the next one! But we have an ad break first. We'll be back in 3 minutes. 3. I said 3 this time. Yeah, that's what happens when you don't dodge his peener. That's what happens when you don't dodge his peener. Unfortunately. He got fungered. He got fungered. We'll listen to some music while we wait. Never describe that D-liquid ever again, what the fuck? Hey, I'm just reading what the game says. Keep describing the D-liquid. No, I'm okay. Are y'all pants on?
Are you
You guys fucking?
No.
Are you serious?
No.
Right in front of my salad. You guys are fucking gross. Thank you for the salad gold. We're vibing because there's an ad break going on right now. Not like there'll actually be any ads because it's Fear and Hunger and most companies won't advertise on adult games, but you never know. I'd rather not have anybody miss anything, you know? You just don't know how to appreciate the parasite is a crazy response. I was muted. How long was I muted for? How long was I muted for? A bit. Oh. About half an hour. Shut up. Don't say that. Don't lie to me like that. 2 minutes at most. Okay. Well, at least the people really didn't. I still heard you when you explained. Okay, okay. I was scared to ask since I thought it might have been like an important talk. Hi, Laz. Welcome in. 2 hours. Just half the stream. I've been entirely muted. Well, thank you for the bubbles, Poppy, and for making me realize I was muted. Okay. I'm trying to think of Karen.
Good kitty.
Thank you for the head pats. What about Karinky? Is that weird? Like kinky? I don't like that. I don't like that. Karen Saija. Also, hi, Real Knight. Welcome in. If I didn't say hi to you earlier, or if you've been here earlier, sorry for the double hello. Just wanted to say hi. Nosaki. Car. Keenness. Like penis. Carry these nuts. Oh. I just thought this is what my brain could land on. Let's go, Keenness! Penis, like penis. Care inches long. Oh, that would have been good too. The soothing sound of the trail tracks. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Let's see. You were always a curious child. Your elder siblings and your nanny had to keep you out of harm's way to the best of their abilities. Just a moment's lapse of their vigilance, and you'd be running behind a corner for one of your many misadventures. Your parents were always busy. They had very little time for you and your brothers. Instead, you were mostly raised by Dahlia, the nursemaid of the household, a tall woman in her 30s originating from eastern sanctuaries. There is always discussion, always suck. Keenor. Moments like these where she's so in thought I panic. That stream could be so... I do the same thing. So every Friday I watch, you know, Linus... I forget his last. Linus Sebastian from LTT, Linus Tech Tips. That dude. He does a weekly podcast with his co-owner of the stuff, Luke. And sometimes they'll just like stop and look down at their laptops and they'll both be searching something. And it's like the same thing. I'm like, wait, did it get paused or something? In your memories, she was all right, but something felt off about her. Your parents were fresh aristocrats in the Bremen Empire. Despite being highly thought of, they were outsiders among the noble, for they had risen to power by their own means, and thus didn't have strong roots among the other blue blood of Bremen. This proved out to be a problem when tensions with the Bremen borders were rising with different factions, rising to prominence around the country. The situation looked bad for your family, as you didn't have strong lineage to back you up. When the time came to throw someone at the wolves to please the general public, the Sauer family was the first to go. When they go silent reading together, there's zero motion, no energy wasted. Yeah, oh wait, do you watch it too, Line? Yeah, no, it's so funny. They're trying to do Good News April, and Linus recently made a video about a jet that he purchased, a private jet, and it was kind of funny that like they wanted to do good news, and then the first video of the month was received kind of poorly. You do watch a podcast from time to time. Yeah. I watch it all the time. I like theirs. I like it. It's interesting to hear. Plus, I like their dynamic. It was they had a really big, like a disagreement over something a couple weeks ago before the thing started. And it was really informative to watch them kind of like force the other one to let them finish talking. They each took their turn to talk. And then they kind of like Are like, okay, are you okay? Am I okay? Okay. And then they started the show. And they addressed it again later, and they were like, look, you know, when you work together for as long as we have, you know that sometimes you're gonna have an argument or a disagreement, but you can't let that stop you from literally doing the show. Like, you have to still keep going. You still have to work with this person, so you can't let things like that get to you. And I'm just like, dude, that's so awesome that you see not only two people, but two guys, when men are categorically known for not being as good with their emotions, to see two dudes with such emotional intelligence to be able to like take the time to be able to like handle that. And you can tell they're actually addressing it and not just like compartmentalizing it and ignoring it, you know? So I was like, that shit's awesome. I love that. And then they kissed. They do sure joke about that all the time, and it's so funny, but I'm guessing people have shipped them for years, you know? The other finished their thought is, yeah, well, they definitely have to remind the other one to like, please let me finish, you know? But like sometimes you get excited and it's what happens. Specifically, it was something that like Linus did with Linux, and the internet like roasted him to hell and back over, and I guess Luke was trying to say that it wasn't nearly that bad, and Linus was... And I can understand Luke was kind of like diminishing what Linus went through, I think. But the whole thing was, yeah, there's just other people. The situation looked bad for your family. I already read this. The Sauer family is the first to go. Certain populist factions were able to agitate the common people to start riots, and a huge mob headed towards your family manor. In a hurry, your parents gave you to Dahlia's safekeeping and told her to leave the country. They would look you up when things had settled down. Or at least that's what Dahlia told you afterwards. You were still a bit young to remember properly, but you could have sworn that Dahlia never consulted your parents about your departure. In your memories, Dahlia just flat out kidnapped you. Oh, okay. Maturity and communication is hot. It's definitely important. It's important to be healthy with your emotions. Whatever the case, you and Dahlia traveled to Jetaya, the capital of the Eastern Sanctuaries, recently named Eastern Union after they joined forces with the Voronian Republic. Okay, so these are like new people, new names. That's what I meant. No. Yeah, I got you. I was referring to what Gold said. The culture shock was quite drastic. You had never seen such poverty and such riches side by side in the street view. All the unfamiliar sounds and scents from spice vendors that circled your automobile. It was all too much for you as you were growing restless by the minute. Dahlia struggled to contain you as you opened the car door and jumped out of the moving vehicle. I'm gonna run through the streets and hide. Oh, I learned escape plan. You threaded through the crowds quickly and gracefully. All the years of playing tag with your brothers paid off. You shook Dahlia off with ease. However, once the evening came and you grew hungry, you weren't so certain about your plan anymore. You heard Dahlia yell for you tirelessly even after all these hours. You decided to give yourself in and reveal your location. You were still just a child after all. What were you going to go to do instead? They're washing your vehicle with the spices. Dahlia tried to assure you that you had nothing to worry about, but once again, she gave you that off feeling. You didn't know what it was, but you seemed to have a sixth sense when it came to judging people's character and honesty. So you ended up living with Dahlia in a rather decent-looking building. She was cashing checks to maintain your lifestyle. Dahlia's version of the truth was that your parents were looking after you by sending money, but you had a feeling that it was just ransom money Dahlia kept spending. It wasn't all bad, though. Growing up in the Eastern Union gave you some perspective, at the very least. The way the local authority oppressed the locals made you wary of those in power. In your teenage years, you started spending more time in various civil rights organizations that were inactive in Chitaya. During one of the weekly protests, the local army decided to make an example of your group. Without mercy, the armored officers pummeled brutally those in first rows of the demonstration. I'm gonna help those who were wounded. Lucky you had prepared for situations like this, and you had various first aid items with you. You got 4 cloth fragments! Yo! You tried to bandage one of your unconscious comrades, but the army officers reached you in no time and proceeded to beat you to the ground. Lovely. You woke up in the hospital. There were people from the Bremen embassy waiting for you to wake up. Apparently, the protest had gained some publicity, and they had noticed you on a television. You explained your situation to them, and they took you in their custody. Soon, you were already on a plane flight headed back to Bremen. Yeah, huge, literally. You were returned to your mother and her new husband. The rioting mobs had burned down your family manor all those years ago, and your father had died during the unrest. Never heard of Dahlia again, but apparently she had indeed kidnapped you, and you were living off of ransom money your new stepfather had barely been able to put together. Your sixth sense seemed to be working as intended. Your turbulent life had left a mark on you, and you had trouble staying still for too long. Instead of settling down properly, you became a journalist at a very young age. The situation in Bremen seemed very suspicious to you. A mysterious person only known as Kaiser was appointed the Chancellor of Bremen Empire without any prior involvement in the country's politics. He had appeared seemingly out of nowhere and taken control of the whole country. Kaiser was partly responsible for what happened to your father, as it was him who had been riling up people against the nobility of the country. But it wasn't just that. You also got major off vibes from this person. That's why you dug deep to uncover his past. Nothing seemed to make sense, though. There were connections between Kaiser and a so-called secret society called the New Gods, but that started to sound like a petty conspiracy theory the more you read into it. Still, your sixth sense was tingling. Okay, spidery woman, calm down with the sixth sense tingling. We get it. She's got a gut feeling about stuff. Sorry. The writing sometimes, I'm like, oh. To be paid to rewrite stuff for people would be pretty nice, but I also fear I'd be way too mean about it. It would have to be like, you give it to me and then I change it and then you accept it as is. It wouldn't be able to be, I give you tips on how to write better, because they would just come off as really rude. When I did teach, they first put me in a writing class, and the lady who was like helping me learn how to teach was like, oh, these feedbacks are very, very, a little too rude for us. And I was like, okay, they didn't want me teaching writing after that. Feel it in my tum-tum. Tingle in me balls. Not in me balls. In me ovaries. Oh, to have Trill be me to be okay, Slurple. Still, blah, blah, blah. The New Gods were a group that had been talked about since the cruel ages of history. They were the typical secret society controlling different nations from behind the curtain and puppeteering those seemingly in power. There were several people in modern global politics linked to this group. The more you investigated the subject, the more it started to look as if this group was behind the last two great wars that had ravaged the world. Something big was definitely brewing in Europa. We are a woman now. Yeah, Gold, we are. We're doing the last one on the Fear and Hunger mode, and then after this we get to go into easy mode and actually like do runs that last for longer than an hour. I cry. Oh god, I would never. I've learned how to give feedback in a much nicer manner now, trust me. When Kaiser occupied Prehevel, the capital of Bohemia, only to shortly make a truce with the Eastern Union, that's when your alarm bell started to ring loud. Something was definitely off. You decided to take off and travel to Bohemia yourself. With this long trip ahead of you, medical goods, 2 blue vials, and more cloth fragments. Dude, we got 4 blue vials. You felt tense since the moment you embarked on this journey. Every night you'd see nightmares of the horrors that would await you in Prehevel. Are they just dreams? You can't help but feel that there's more to the dreams than mere logic would dictate. Save your character history? Yes. Okay. We officially have tried all the characters now. Hi, Sad. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good day today. All right, let's get Moo some food while this starts. Oh, get up. Dragon helmet. What? A dragoon helmet? Isn't that like really good? 18th century. Talk about like top tier pull from the. What? Is the game having pity on me? Is the game like, you poor soul, you've tried so many times to play this on regular mode and failed. We've given pity and will now supply you with a pipe. And an ornament lantern. Okay. Come on, Keenus, let's go. This is the run. This is the run. This is the run. Hi, loser. Get your hands off me. Feedback troubles I've had where I'd either add too much detail and see it in everything example of these game sprites, or when everything trying to be nice, I see like I'm being sarcastic when I don't mean to be. I've learned the best way to give feedback is to remove the words you, I, my, you know? Things like that. So instead of saying, I think you probably could have done this better, you could say, this could have been done with, you know, X, Y, or Z. A feisty keenness. Game said you needed help. Literally. They like, okay. We're starting to feel bad for you. Yeah, the janitor didn't like that. He didn't like me saying get off me. Wait, what? I thought she had a pistol. Where the fuck did she get the gun from? What? Are you telling me she doesn't actually have a fucking gun? Dude. This is a waste of time. Brother. Meru, you should get some food. You need food. Did you equip it? Did we start with one? Did I die? You're unable to move. Quit breathing! I'll just hold on. You are unable to move. I'll just keep holding on. Thanks, Soshi. I got you. I'm gonna keep holding on. This indeed was not the run. I'm gonna keep holding on. Quit breathing is crazy. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna keep holding on. I'm curious what happens if you just keep holding on. If if anything changes or if it's just like a repetition of this. I'm always curious about stuff like that. Because most of the time it doesn't actually do anything, but sometimes if you just keep holding on. I wonder if Trill's gonna keep holding on. Hi, Softboy Percy. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I didn't mean to quit breathing!
I'm fine.
Oh, wait. You can just die in the intro? That's new. Usually you get resurrected, but I guess I have to make it to that other room first. Oh, wow. Hi, Percy. I'm sorry you didn't get first, but welcome in and thank you for contributing to science. I hope you're having a good day today. Okay, well, we can officially say we attempted all the base characters in Fear and Hunger mode. Imagine dying in your dream, literally. All right, next we're gonna try each of them in easier mode, which should ideally last a bit longer. Buddy Lingus the second. I'll just name him 2. Or wait, I could do this. Easier mode. Instead of 2 minutes, we'll reach 3! Huzzah! I'm gonna skip all this. I'm gonna pick pistols, actually. Worm, welcome in. Thank you for contributing to science. I appreciate it. How are you doing today? Alright, we'll save over this one. I'm gonna just skip the intros. Fuck it. Because we're playing on easier mode now, so the need for a very, very strong weapon right at the beginning isn't as hard. Wake up suddenly. Alright. A bear trap. Immediately awesome. Worm, thank you for contributing to science. I think I already said that. Sorry, I'm repeating myself. Buddy Lingus the second, son of the first. Joke won't hold the gun to characters that never had children. You find a light blue vial. Okay, already. Just good luck. A bear trap. 2 bear traps. Kinda crazy. Combat manual. Nice. Okay. Alright. Let's go. I'm seeing double 4 bear traps. 4 bear traps! How are you doing today, Worm? Dr. Neon. Welcome in. It's good to see you today. I found a meat pie. A carrot and a vegetable pie. Hi. Vegetable pie. Vodka, yo. And wheat flour. I'm doing well. Hope you're having a good day, Emo Trill. I am having a good day. Thank you. I'm glad you're doing well. We're finally moving on to the runs that I should actually stand a chance at completing. I wanted to at least try in the regular normal mode. But, shout out to people who can play this game in those harder modes. Couldn't be me. I'm not careful enough. If I had a nickel for every time a meat pie was found, I'd have enough to get a meat pie from another country. From a country, surely, somewhere. Wob 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 wob. Wob 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 wob. Wob 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 wob. Excuse me, I need to go into your house to get something from your fridge. Wub 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 wub. These games have always seemed so tough. I don't know. There's something comfy about it. I got a white cum jar. Cum jar. But all it takes for me to enjoy a game is to really, like, get enjoyment. Like, I don't know what sparks the serotonin. I haven't figured that part out. But if it does spark the serotonin, oh boy. Skin Bible chapter of God and Fear and Hunger. Oh, that's actually worth reading. Trill finds Funger comfy, I'm scared. Oh yeah, this is a comfort game for me. I've played it offline even, just like by myself at night. It's just fun, comfy as a game. This is like my comfort game, genuinely. Favorite character? Probably either Abela or Olivia. Also called all of this dick and a booba. Get juked, fat dick boy! He wishes he could have caught me. Did you see that? Comfy murder and dismemberment, right? Olivia wheelchairless Masso mode win. I know you can do it! Oh god! Just instant death somehow every time. Alright, the dogs are coming. I know this. No! They just immediately get in your way. That's crazy, bro. I just won't say anything. Words that I didn't say are in vain. If I had a nickel, I'd have a nickel. Hi, Thaddeus! Welcome in. I hope you're having a good day today. Which Funger characters do you think should kiss? Osa and the Doctor. Osa and the Doctor for sure. Fat dick boy is not the insult you seem to think it is. It was the first thing that came to my mind. It was the first thing that came to my mind. Dan, yeah, you see the vision? Yeah. Buddy Lingus II was victorious. Let's go. I'm here to bring good vibes and jokes. Thank you. I'm glad to have you, great Beastmaster. You have a beautiful mind, Trill. Thank you. Buddy Lingus II with bubbles up his ass is insane. Hey, sometimes a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. Thank you for the bubbles, Slurple. You can sure try, Cheshire. But I don't suggest it. And also, thank you for contributing to science. I appreciate it. Alright, I need to have our cum jar, and thank you for the follow! Let's have my light blue vial. Okay, finally, we made it past this point in the fucking game. Jesus Christ. The only other time we made it this far was, there was a few times we made it this far, actually. We were just getting really unlucky there for a while. Did you have to take your bubbles like Buddinglingus up my ass? I don't know that I can do that. I made a post saying I'm selling a building and I just got 3 skull emojis. You just wanted a trident? What? I have no idea what you're saying. Oh, hi, Boba. Let's go. Let's check it out. That's the spirit. Hello there. Here to bring good vibes and funny jokes. Oh! Are you a great Beastmaster from YouTube? Welcome in. Welcome in. Wow, this place is incredible. Let's go deep. You're more than welcome to. Only boof the bubbles if needed. Oh, God. No boofing of the bubbles, please. Let's run, Abuba. It's just me and Abuba against the world. Tails never fails. We'll actually stick to that this time. Yo! And I was right! Yes, it is. It is nice. Have a good stream. Thank you, Dr. Neon. Have a good day or night. Sleep tight if you're going to sleep, and have a great day if you're going out. I found a plank shield. I know, that's what I'm saying. The pistol feels familiar. I wonder if you'll be able to leave that pass behind. Okay, I can't run while I'm holding this. I find scrap metal. If I run while holding this, I will shoot it. And I will waste the ammo. Blutalians can't inhale with their bungus straight. Can humans do that? These shelves are full of bolts. Okay. A pressure plate. I didn't think you guys could do that. Oh, I don't know about your videos. I just recognized your name and like your message from the YouTube chat. Sorry. I do not know your videos. Sorry. You're the greatest. No, you, Dr. Neon. It's okay. Yeah. I figured that was you from the YouTube chat too. I found more bolts. Hubzob. We found bolts. And a broomstick. And I'll open this. And we'll go over here. We'll get more stuff. Oh man, it's so nice to have a run that actually goes somewhere. We got a saw blade. And a bone saw. Very good. And a pipe wrench. Sheesh. Okay. Think I can shoot needles? Okay, just kidding. Okay, so it didn't take him out, but I probably did some damage, right? Oh, I forgot to do tails. Sorry. The hell is needles made out of? Fucking heroin and a dream. Buddy Lingus? Yeah, that's what this guy's name is, Buddy Lingus II. I'm eating chicken ramen noodles. Ooh, yummy. Alright, I hope I hurt him a bit. I will go for this arm, and you go for that arm. Alright, let's go. And that should make that arm hopefully unable to do much. Needles, we don't want to meet you, literally. Fuck Needles, please. In the worst way, like, get rid of him. Oh shit, okay, it came back, but he did miss me. Oh shit. Tails never fails. I think it just failed me. Fuck me. Okay. I'm attacking barefisted. This is the worst. His arm's not going anywhere. Did the stream just die? Needles has STDs in those syringes, I bet. Oh, I don't even doubt it. Okay, I need to re-equip a pipe wrench. You're doing great, thank you. Amazing content as always. Oh, thank you. If we die in the same spot here, I don't think we will. It's a lot more forgiving and easier mode. Oh shit, unless you mean YouTube. You're still here. Okay, as long as there wasn't any delay. Ugh, he's such an asshole, bro. Nice. We got rid of that. Gopher's legs next. That will ever be said. You never know. New sentences are being made all the time. I forget we also have to stay alive for this all to work. Whale is at 1 HP and he's still aiming at me, which is crazy. We're about to die and I don't want to die. Stop hitting him, you bastard! I didn't mean to go for his head. It's gonna miss. I just wasted that, and we're dead. Oh shit, he missed. Well, that was a waste of a turn. And the moment he attacks me, yep, I'm dead. And then it's GG. But he is just gonna, like, stab me. She is gone, though. Oh no, he doesn't have a... No? No, just kidding. Does she also die, though? I think, maybe? We gotta just wait for this part. But yeah, everybody's super psycho. I don't know why, though. Time to get fucked by a ghost. You had a massive orgasm and passed out. Axolotl lover, thank you for contributing to science. I appreciate it. We died so many times with this guy. I feel like it's not right. There is a way to skip this guy, but I'm not skipping it right now. A booby trap. Nice. I probably could have tried to use a bear trap, but in my experience, he just walks around them, so. Orgasm ghosts. Yeah, the classic. 2 shillings. Sea ration. How am I doing on hunger? Oh god, I'm dying. That's about all I got, though. Okay. Well, this run could be over pretty quickly. I did not mean to go into this mode. We're not going to be able to force this. We are not stronger than this door. Hi, Axolotl lover. Ghostgasm. This way. Pressure plate. Not what I need. Over here. More duct tape. Oh boy. Alright, let's leave. Rectal gasm from the phantasm, leaving me full of ectoplasm. Oh my. How do I get to the Discord? There should be a link in my About Me. Okay. Bunch of turnips. Neat, I guess. Welcome back, Fear. We lost the booba, but you know, such is life. Sometimes that happens. Shit happens. We're on easy now? Yep. And the doctor's still not here. I got his arm and leg though, nice. Tomato, turnips, I prefer to twist them. Did I already feed Moo? I think I did, right? Yeah. There are no bear traps. Yeah, that's a good way to tell. I'm not even gonna bother talking to her. She does not want me. Alright, let's go back to the town now, because I also don't want to run into the guy over there. Gotta bounce for a bit. Okie dokie, bye Swampy! Is there a meme channel in the Discord? Is there a meme in general? There is a meme channel. You might want to move that. If you don't mind. Yo, Meru, thank you for the bubbles. Don't mind if I do. Oi, alien, I gotta tell you something. What's up? So the description for the first game is the combat is last resort and should be avoided. I mean, yeah, you should probably not try to fight because you're just extremely under-prepared. But doesn't mean you can't fight. Mommy, no, I already gave you food, sweetie. Someone turned off the Wi-Fi router. I thought I feel. Oh, I see. Welcome back here. Termina is upon us. Am I winning? High Obsidian. I'm trying. Yeah, Moo. Is that what you're saying? Are you telling us that Termina is upon us? Who Termina their Funger? Who up Terminating their Funger right now? I don't want to fight you. Please don't make me fight you. Oh, fuck. Before I went to Twitch? She's so silly. Ow. You didn't expect that. Expect the unexpected here. You have to flip a coin to save for the end chest. That's beautiful, right? That's brutal. I agree. It is. You don't always have to flip a coin to save. You can use a bed one time for free. After that, you flip a coin. Unless it's the huntsman's bed. Don't use his bed. There is no free bed with him. almost dead. Alright, well that was fast. Next game. Memories 2. That bites. Yeah, maybe not a good idea, Gold. The game absolutely wants you dead. The game wants you dead so bad. The moon god didn't change anything about stuff last time. I think we should just pick Sylvian, honestly. Healing. Pretty useful. Alright. The god choice is affinity. Unlock skills in Hexen. Yeah. Yeah. Go. Levels, what do you mean aren't a thing? You can get skills in both this game and the last game. They're just easier to access in this game. Hi, Bonesy! Welcome in! It's good to see you. At least I think you can get skills in the last game. Yeah, you can. There's no XP, but you get souls. That's what they asked. Oh, yeah, there are no leveling up like that. We no longer get an option. True. Thrust upon you, generally speaking. Alright, janitor, let's go. Oh shit, hell yeah. And he missed. That's a good first hit. That makes this whole fight a lot easier. Goodbye, arm. Goodbye, leg. Goodbye, other leg. Good kitty. Goodbye, Peener. Thank you for the head pats. Gotta go. Bye! Yeah. And now, your head. Goodbye. Goodbye. We get his Kasara! Huzzah! And I get to beat his ass. Do not Peenar! No more Peenar. We eliminate his Peenar. Maestro! Thank you for contributing to science. I appreciate it. So, no head? Alright, let's go. I feel like you're losing your mind. Losing myself, losing my mind. Sometimes bump a sign. Losing myself. PR explosion chamber, oh god. It's okay, Moon. That's just my headphones. She could hear that. That's crazy. That high-pitched noise my cat could hear from across the room through my headphones. Alright, let's go here, Moon Man. Peenar. Oh, I guess we already got everything. That's right, I forgot. I forgot. Look at me running so angrily. I look really mad. Look at the map. In case I haven't shown it to you yet and you hadn't seen it yet, there's a map. So that must be the best course of action for now. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning, goodbye. Yes. We go. We go! Vámonos! We could definitely go get a boba and then try to avoid needles a bit better this time. Wheat flour. Or I guess I could go to the town first. But I really like going down there with her because you get so much good shit. And I feel like it's much more doable on this mode. Let me see what her skills are. Engrave. What does this do? Engraves a sigil on a party member. The benefit of the sigil varies depending on the god it belongs to. Historical sigils were carved on the body, but not modern practitioner. Prefers face sigils. Which sigil would you like to engrave? Okay, I don't have any yet. That's fair. Hi, Sal. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're having a good day today. Get some lavender. I know there was a blue herb over there, but I'll leave it. It's fine. I'm sure the future me may or may not appreciate it if we get that far. Blub, 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 blub. You engrave your party member with a peanut. You just draw a dick on their face. No, this will help you, I promise. Sylvian loves penises. This will help you, I swear. But yes, I'm also drawing a penis on your face. Don't mind me, I'm just running into your house for a cum jar real fast because those dogs are going to attack me. You might also have some other good shit, I don't know. I could throw glass in Needle's eyes, I bet. That would also help. I always forget I can do that. Why do you have the penis on your face? It gives me power! Literally magic, Nightbot. First time someone drew a D on my hand, I thought it was a nose until... Alchemy Volume 3, that's pretty good. So now we can learn what to make a bit. Now we go, and we try not to get caught by the penis dude. Oh, there's a barrel over here I always forget about. How are we doing on everything? Okay. I do have the Kasara equipped, right? Okay, good. Just in case. I'm gonna wait till he, like, comes somewhere else. No. Or maybe if he goes up there, I can run away from him. Hi, Lighthouse. Thank you for contributing to science. I appreciate it. How are you doing today? Run away! Get fucked, old man. All right. We're doing good. We're doing good. Things are going well. Lighthouse, thank you for the head pat. All right. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Shit. The doggies. You can't really dodge them. Sorry, kitty. Sorry, pretty puppy. I'm not sorry, though, because you're literally immediately poisoning me. Even though you missed, apparently. Even though it burns, you missed. Currently trapped under a kitty and your right arm is sacrificed. Worthy sacrifice, though. Worthy sacrifice, I do declare. I at least try to run out in front of them. I don't immediately give up. Oh, it's just panting? Sorry, puppies. Girl! You're cooking, right? Okay. Let's go get a booba. Oh my god, and then if we get the wheelchair and get Olivia, and it'll be like the all-female power squad. That'll be so cool. And I get a friend, right? I found this hatch. Alrighty. Tails. Nice. A choc-choc. A pressure plate. Scrap metal. Chalk. Ooh, chalk. That's pretty good once we learn some fucking sigilism. We can get going. Cloth fragment, not a bad find. Broomstick, also not a bad find. Oil, cloth fragment, duct tape, pressure plate, gasoline. So I'm guessing beating the game is very difficult. If you're doing it the way that I'm currently doing it, yes. If you're playing it like a normal person, I didn't mean to do this. But sure, let's both attack the door. I don't think we'll be strong enough to break it. But it was a good attempt. But if you're just doing it normally, I don't know. It depends, I guess, on your willingness to keep trying. If you get discouraged easily by losing, then I can definitely see it not being the game for some people. But I personally am like aware of how bad I am at games. Like I'm fully aware of my skill level, you know? I'm not under some impression that I'm like a god gamer and so I should play every game like a god. Like I fully expect myself to kind of be shit at most games, so I don't really get disappointed when I am shit at most games. And in this game, it's fucked up, and I love fucked up shit. Okay, and then here, can I not block him with something? Oh! I can make 2 light blue vials, I didn't realize that. So... Tails? Cease the pain and dark embrace of death and Funger, exactly. Leather armor! Yo! I don't know what to do here. I hate this. What's up? Come here often? Poor salaryman, yeah. Classic salaryman. Leather emo Trill just upgraded to Cybergoth. I guess we'll just fight him. Oh wait, he disappears if I... Oh! But not fully, and I can't take that for granted. Oh, we're fucked. He's gonna come back, isn't he? Yep. No. He gives me a giggle. How kind. What a kind fellow. What a sweet, sweet, sweet friend of ours. Alright, let's get rid of this and get rid of his eyes. And get rid of this arm. His eyes are bleeding. Lucky Tails, right? What a giggly gent! Come on, Lucky Tails. I think we gotta take. Are you serious? Oh, he missed! Because he can't see shit. Alright, get rid of this arm and then. Optimize Avela. Missed. Skills. Wrench toss on this arm to keep it down. Alright, this takes this arm out for sure. Yes! Of course he whips out a pistol and he misses because he can't see shit! And I'm gonna take that out too, dumbass. With my wrench toss. And now you can't use that arm either, dipshit. I'm gonna just have her attack you with her fists. Cinema. So I don't forget to equip that back. Now we're getting somewhere, y'all. Time to break a leg. Top. The other one. Nice. Give him a kiss. W miss. Someone getting alien a chef hat because she's cooking. Hi, Spompy. Hi. No arms. No arm needles. That's his name. And he's about to be no head needles soon. And then we're gonna have to take an ad break. Nice! Alright, before I'm gonna stick on the screen. We're gonna be back in 3 minutes. It is the last ad break of the stream, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We'll be right back, and we can play some music from the emo playlist that you never get to hear normally. I'm gonna eat this granola bar while we jam. And then I'll have some bubbles. Thank you, Spompy.
Am I breaking through? Am I breaking through? Breaking through.
Thank you for the bubbles, Pumpy. If you want this particular playlist, I can share that link. Hold on. I just realized I didn't link this playlist anywhere. I'm punching with my ass. I'm punching with my ass. I'm punching with my ass.
I'm not breaking through. I'm not breaking through.
Here we go. Welcome back from the ad break. And here you go to YouTube chat. I'll wait for the bass to finish. Here we go. Banger shit. Okay. We did it! We're finally making progress. And we took this fucker. Can I take his head? We found 3 syringes of heroin. I can't take his head yet. We don't have a bone saw. We'll come back for his head. Yeah. 2 shillings from the locker. Nice. Found the drugs. Drugs acquired. We really didn't even take that much damage. 3 matches and 10 shillings. A lucky coin. How do you save these, everybody? I'm so confused. Like, I've never tried, I guess, other than adding them to your party. Bone saw is ready. Wait, did I get a bone saw and I missed it? In this world, yeah, I would be doing drugs too, exactly. Oh, I don't know why I thought that meant that I picked it up and just didn't recognize that I picked it up, Glenn. Okay, anyways, going down to where we were originally gonna pass him. I guess technically I can just run past him cutting that guy's head off right there. And then I don't have to see him at all, but we killed him, so it's okay. It's a Spider-Man's reference? Oh! Toad instrument noise, that's a bone saw cutting noise? It is, it is. It is a bone saw cutting noise. And Abuba survived this time. I swear every fight we have, he fucking dies. This is my chance to shine. Ta-da, just like that. Let's go. She's so cool. I know we're supposed to go downstairs to the other thing. We'll do that later. Memories, cool pigtails, and loose and non-tied up hair. Duct tape and ornament lantern. People can have multiple hairstyles spawn per it. Yeah. You may have said it already, but do we have a release date for Glorp 2.0? End of month. End of month. I'm asking Ein to help me get the mod pack like base part configured by the end of this week so I can start the building aspect inside the world and kind of setting up all the other stuff. Girl Squad, let's go. Exactly. What was that noise? Or is that just like sound? Duct tape. Bone saw. Yo! We can swing back around to get that guy's head after all. We'll go through here first and then go back. Alright, tails never fails except for when it does, but this time is not that time. I found a rusty pipe. Okay. Broomstick. I love the sound it makes when you run on the grates. Just sounds really cool. A broomstick. scrap metal. And then we go back out. Rusty pipe, you can smoke tobacco and rust! A new way to get yourself ill. Oh wait, yeah, we were gonna get his head. Hello, don't think I forgot about you. Sawing off his head. Sawing off his head. Needles is dead, and now we sawed off his head. Yay! Did I check these? Okay, I think I already checked all these. Okay, then we go back down to the elevator over here. Finish this up and then go back up through the 6th door. 6, 7! Can you eat some of the head? No, sorry, I need to give it to somebody so they can put it on their wall. That's a very slinky sounding saw. I love that sawing noise, bro. It's so good. Hello, random ghost chick. Where are we going, random ghost girl? Search. And leave. We can I think we can revive him if we get the guy who does necromancy. Should have played that one song as elevator music. Ha ha! Oh, that would have been so cute. It's such a specific and uncomfortable noise, right? They did so good. They did so good with it. What book did we find? Skin Bible Chapter of Almer. That's actually super good to find because...
Good kitty.
Thank you for the head pats. His sigils allow teleportation. So his sigils are the super swirly ones. Jesus likes the swirls. Vagina likes the edge. See, this is vagina likes the edge. And we're gonna teleport now. Wheat flour, goat hoof. Goat hoof. Oh stinky, 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 oh stinky. I'm so glad I remembered my headphones. Stinky. I was just scared you with the echo. Stinky, oh stinky, stinky. All right, now we get some of my favorite sound effects if they play. It may not be here. They may not play here. They might play the other space. Oh no, it's this one. I like this sound. I love that noise. Going up. Going up. Sound reminds me of Silent Hill, so I also... Yeah, that's what... I think somebody said it is the Silent... It's a reference to Silent Hill. Or like, because he was really fond of that game. There's a lot of games he was inspired by. Oh, stinky. All of that for some paprika. Alright, so this one doesn't have any big arms, which is actually quite good. Because it means we can just focus on the belly. Teal. Goodbye. I'm not going to ask if any of these holes are supposed to be. You took the Ronteel's head as a trophy. Yay! And I get a rust-colored pearl. Yay! How are we doing health-wise? I need one of my claw fragments. Hi, Cat. Thank you for the degen check. I appreciate it. Bag of wheat flour. The doors won't open just yet, but they will eventually. Tails never fails, except for when it does. But this is not that time. A salmon snake rune! That is huge. That is huge! Ginormous find, bro. This run, dude. I mean, if you want to, Cat, you're welcome to. Alright. I think that does all that was up there, so now we go back down. Marina run putting work, right?
Good kitty.
And thank you for the head pats, Cat. I appreciate it. Alright. If I do it right, I can avoid them. And then we don't have to fight and kill them. Although the rust-colored pearls are nice for later usage of stuff, it is not a necessity. I can live without it. Okay, and we got the key from that guy, so we're good to go. There was a room over here by the entrance that we didn't check out yet, that we'll check now. Saw blade, cool. And duct tape. This is your time to shine, Abela. Alright, we got a chest. No, I didn't mean to... Tails? Whatever. We got really lucky so far. Ornamental lantern. 9mm bullet. Nothing left in the ammo cases. Gunpowder. 9mm bullet. I guess this other one doesn't open. Now go back up. Back up. Back up the stairs and down the hallway. Back up. Back up and back over. Alright. To 7-6. Okay. Now we can progress. Let's go, Abuba. Aboobali boobali 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 booba. We already grabbed all this stuff, right? Or... We didn't grab this stuff, though, did we? Okay. The idea of Abella standing that close behind you on the elevator is stupidly I know, right? The idea that you just can't see her because she's right behind you. She's tucked away in your pocket, basically. Gas. And then... I don't know lockpick, sadly. That would be too nice. Wait, which pocket? That is the question, isn't it? Alright, we're ready to move on from this space. I believe that's all we could find in here. The jail pocket! Not the jail pocket! Not the jail pocket! Oh, this was the exit. Okay, okay. No power to this panel, for whatever reason. Alright, then this guy's gonna be here. Memories the second. Nice to meet you. What was that all about? I don't know, but it's okay. It is safer in a group. We go together. I am only 18. Not a child, but I might as well be. Fresh baby. Alright, how are we doing now? We should probably eat some food. And then... I think that's fine. A little bit on their mind. This is fine. To the village! Blub, 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 blub. Our next goal is to get the wheelchair for Olivia. Which we need the key from the mayor guy, right? Glass file, nice. Nom, nom, nom. Ornament lantern. There's a lot of those lying around. The fuck was that noise? The fuck? Everyone in this game is a psycho, pretty much. The fuck was that? I have no idea. No, 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 no! Oh, we were so close to getting into the house. So with this guy, you just talk to him. What was that? What was that? What was that? Fails never fails. Pesticide is leaking from the canister constantly. Vile took a good breather of his own pesticide with his mask off. He's coughing blood. And he's dead. Will you just kill, huh? Huh? Can you repeat yourself, huh? This is where having two people is really nice. Because you can just each take a turn taking out a limb. Think of all the heads I'm gonna get from some of these people. It's gonna be great. Are you gonna go next, sir? Are you just admiring what we've done here? I'm scared to move. If I move, I know we're gonna start the combat. What happens if I... Fuck. He's like, okay, damn. He's like, wait a minute. Let me think about this. Is this the right decision? Goodbye. You were good, but not good enough. Mr. Verk, what the fuck, confused? I don't think that emote worked properly. Alright. Well, that was fast. We got some moldy bread. And now we saw off her head. The stream was confused. Yay! I don't like that sound. Oh, I love it. It's a good noise. Egg. I got egg. How are we doing? I fell asleep to this sound. Come jar. We got some black matter that can be used for stuff. Alright, this lady is gonna scream and it's gonna startle me and I'm gonna try not to react when she does it. But 9 out of 10 times she causes me to start screaming too, so I'm just trying to give you a warning. Trophies! Mira! Welcome and thank you for contributing to science. Sorry, I just saw that. Hello, cutie. I don't know where she went. I'm gonna go downstairs. Maybe she isn't here anymore. Oh, sweet. I got a pit in my stomach worrying about what was about to happen. So this is what the heads are for. Wait. I can't remember which sigil gives me the heads, though. Man and Dreams Flyer. Oh, wait, I know the Man and the Dreams Flyer. I know another one. Okay. Let's go back. Risky symbol from World War II. No. It's just, like the golden ratio circle times 4. None, you need another circle, the one with the 9 squares. Is this not the one where you can give heads? Thank you for contributing to Science, Bonesy. I appreciate it. Alright. Alright, so we got that. I thought this was the one that you could donate heads to, but I guess that was a different basement. No, I remember. That one has like a circular top. Never mind. Okay, I don't know where the hell this lady went. Oh, shit! Okay. Let's see what's in here. Tails. Nice. Battlestone. Easy. I'm okay without looking at it too hard, gold. Okay, we got out of here. Alright, let's go get the other one from the mayor man. No, sir, I don't need to talk to you. No. Fact. Oh, whatever. Hi, Pango! Welcome in! How you doing today? Ah, shit. Someone's getting their leg chopped off. Well, Bela, I'm sorry about your leg, girl. I'm doing good. I'm glad you're doing well. From Dong? Yeah, we've gone through quite a bit now. I found his rusty pipe, and we get his head. All right. We have a saw. Yeah, we do. And we're cutting people's heads off. Egg. I was actually curious as to how that sound was made. Bone saw, duh. Oh, hello, guy across the fence. You serve no real threat to me right now. I think this is the basement that has the place where we can give the heads. Yeah, hello, sir. Before he gets a chance to lay down a fucking trap. Wait, what? It didn't take his arm out. Goodbye. Heavy, moist, and musky, just how I like them. I found a small key. Yo, that's actually huge. Scrap metal. Empty. Lamp doesn't turn on. It's a small key, silly. You're so true. So true, though. Duct tape. The truth under the moonlight. Eh. Meh. What is this? Truth under the moonlight. Truth under the moonlight. Who of us doesn't cover their true face and hide behind persona? Oh, I think I've read this before, actually. Never mind. I think I've read through most of them at this point, but... All vodka, shotgun shell, lucky coin. Isn't there another person over here, or is it just that guy? Guess I thought there was more. Down we go. This is what I thought was the other one. I got confused. Silly me. Ironic, because we're about to be dealing a lot with heads, huh? Occult grimoires. The Occult Grimoires, Magic in Theory and Practice, written by Samiri. So one doesn't lose his mind along with the soul, one must comprehend, must be prepared for all situations. The basic of any knowledge are always the most important. You need the foundation in order to build. So, head? To perform any rites on a ritual circle, the founding circle must be carved first. From top to bottom, the first one is the asymmetrical circle. The asymmetrical circle presents to the older gods and their one-sided distribution of power. The second one is called the imperfect circle. The imperfect circle is the mark of the new gods who have strived for perfection since their concept, who have strived perfection since their perception, never to truly attain it. And the last one is called the perfection circle. The perfection circle represents countless spiraling cycles culminating into the birth of the ascended ones, the ones who are able to go beyond human limits. One must never assign a sigil not meant for their founding circles. That's the lesson to be taken from here. The beauty of these rites is that you cannot change them, but they can change you. This is true. Give an offering. 7 severed heads. Sacrifice? No, wait, I didn't mean to sacrifice all of them. I needed to keep Needle's head for that one dude. Alright, well, we got 7 Soul Shards, so that's pretty cool. I don't think I can use those without a fucking place to use them, though, right? You can't just, like, grab and use them, I don't think. Yeah. Okay, yeah. We gotta wait to use them. That's okay. There's someone there. Hey, are you okay? No, don't run! I hate how he runs away from you. I don't know how to get him to come back. So this is where we can save for the first time. But I don't want to save for a really long time because saving progresses the game and I really don't want to progress it past the first day. We already lost one person. Alright. Lavender, and now we're here. Perfect. I think the guy gives us the other keys over here, if I'm not mistaken. Or is that the second day? And the first day he hasn't transformed yet. The first day he's not here. There is saving? You can save everybody. I don't know how. But yeah, you can. Artificial soul. That's, I think, useful. Was there anything in here? Moldy bread, carrot. Ornament lantern, nice. Okay, so this next fight is rough. I don't know what this potion does. I do think I got a book that told me about it, though. Super Sense, blue plus blue is greater healing. Yeah, no, I don't want Super Sense. I just want greater healing. Okay, so this guy... fucking creepy. Not a fun dude. However, if we just set him on fire, he's very flammable. However, we also have the small key here. We do not sleep here because there's a guy there. Found the Kaiser Critique. An ornament lantern. So this is... I don't know if I should do it. I feel like it's worth it. Fuck it. They have Jesus in this game? Yeah. They do. Alright, here we go. Ow. Praying tails. Oh, thank God. L'Oreal because I'm worth it flicks hair. Oh, thank God. Nice. You can tackle me all you want, loser. It won't do anything. He loses his balance. Goodbye, Father Oscar. I must go see you tomorrow. Bye, cat. See you later. Nice. I meant to get your head and Needle's head for that one dude. But I got distracted. The least I can do is give him this head. I kind of wish I could give him Needle's head too. Oh wait, I didn't mean to draw this sigil. Fuck. This is the wrong one. I was just trying to fucking... I fucked up. Whatever. Leather armor. Wow. The monarchy. Wow. I didn't mean to pick heads, but it worked out for us, I suppose. Eye of Sylvian. Nice. Okay. Now, what was supposed to happen is there's supposed to be a little ladder that goes down, but I can't get to it because I didn't do the thing right. Because I picked the wrong one, because I didn't have the right thing yet, because I'm very smart. But that's okay, because we keep going. At this point, I don't remember what that guy gives me for bringing him all these other heads, but not sure how worth it is. So now what? We keep exploring the manor. Grabbing shit. Nice. Fencing gambeson. Alright, we're still the most optimized. A lucky coin, small key. Pretty good, pretty good. Okay, blocked room. A booby trap. And we're going in here now. The basement. I don't know why I thought this is where we got the other key from. I didn't mean to do this. But sure. Yo, Slurple, thank you for the bubbles. Don't mind if I do. Thank you, thank you. The door's too strong for me. This is true. A pressure plate. Fly aminata. The kitchen. Hello. Let's get the cum jar. Paprika. Moldy bread. An egg. A turnip. A red herb. A bag of wheat flour. Okay, that was all the things I can get from there, I believe. Okay. And then there was some stuff up here. The heartbeat makes me think danger. Yeah, I don't know if it's something that's supposed to come later, but there's like this giant creature thing in the basement here. I don't really have access to it, and I don't really know what it does. I've seen it before, but I don't know what it does still. Alright, now we get to do the fun part of looting this guy's fucking library, which is filled with good shit, generally speaking. Recipes of the 15th century. Book of Enlightenment. I think that's pretty good. Recipes of the 15th century. And the Preheval document. Okay, we gotta read some of those so that way they work. Book of Enlightenment, I believe, allows us to save. without actually doing anything. Maybe not. Maybe that's something else. But let's read these first. Okay. And then more recipes. Goulash and mushroom stew. So now maybe we can make some more food. Nice. Ah, my favorite, the water pie. Oh, I don't have any more matches, I guess. Alchemy Volume 2. The Book of Enlightenment is a fake Bible. You can throw it for 100% at brain damage. No. Not in this case. Yellow plus oil is highly flammable. Blue plus flaminata is antidote for poison. Oh. I didn't know that. Golden chanterelle plus golden chanterelle is a nutritious liquid. Really? Oh. Nutritious liquid. Where is that one? Huh. Okay, okay. Don't throw the books at me. Well, I'm at a point where I would want to save anyways, so let's read this book, and if it's not a save, it's not a save. The book radiates light in every color of the spectrum. You feel like your journey has just began, as if your existence since this very moment has been like watching someone else entirely. You feel perspective shift surrounding, as if everything was to shrink and perhaps you were to ascend higher. You gain a better understanding of yourself. The link between your mind and the body has started its deterioration. Yay! Our first save! You feel closer to enlightenment. As you finish reading the book, it crumbles into dust before your very eyes. Okay, that's what I thought it did. I wasn't 100% sure. Or rather, I didn't 100% remember. Alright, W say thank you. And we didn't have to pass a day. However, I do think we need to pass a day to get this guy to spawn. And I think this is the guy who gives us the key that we need. He's not here. Because it's not another day yet, which I dislike. But we did kill that dude, so it's safe to sleep. At least it should be. Oh god. Oh! You notice a black-haired girl spying on you. Who are you? I don't know! I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Memories, you don't recognize me? Oh. I need to go. Wait, what? Who was that? Where'd she go? That's my girlfriend, but I forgot. Where is she? Where'd she go? Is she gonna come back, maybe? Oh. I don't know how to save him. Welcome back. Seems that you're very much acquainted with your fellow contestants already. Very delightful to see you. Okay. I have no time to waste with you. The Hexen. We can level up. Finally. Okay. So... Pheromones. Heart Flower. Loving Whispers is pretty good. Magic Defense. Brain Flower. Blood Sword is not bad. I don't think I can go anywhere but here, so I think the pheromones is the only one I can do. have one left. Okay. Okay, this is a healing spell, so this is pretty good. And then if something bad happens and I want to go back and change those, we can. All right, the mayor should be in his room now, in his fancy place. Newcomer, new comes, and then the new goes. Just in time for dinner. All right. Sit down. What happened here? Newcomer. Meatballs or cotton candy? They sure don't taste like cotton candy. Let's see, yes. Local sausage. In a way, yes. I remember these answers. Family. We do not talk about family on this table. I don't know about you, but I'm full. Do you support the Bremen army, or are you a man of Kaiser, so to speak? Oh. I fight against the Bremen army. Yes. You have my support. Okay, good. Here, the key is yours. Yes! I got it already. No worries, dude. Okay. Now we can get the chair for Olivia. Girl gang! Oh, hello, butler. I hope you had a most pleasant meal. Thank you. Shut up. Fuck off. I don't got time for you. I gotta go. I might have to go before I can save again, but we'll see. Huge. Nice. Okay, now we gotta worry about the other stuff that comes over here, but... A pipe. Okay. Because with the new area comes new enemies. $10. Oh, hey! Are you okay? He's shaking his head. Oh my god, I have never gotten this before. The boy's avoiding your eye contact the best he can. You notice shot marks in the bend of his arms. Looks like he's injecting himself with something. You've injected yourself with something? It's just nothing. I don't need help. I need to deal with this myself. Is there anything I can do? The boy's looking at you in disbelief, but is clearly tempted by your offer. Here, take it. I genuinely don't care. This place sucks. You look away as he injects the heroin. Thanks. I'm Levi. He's nervously looking around and avoiding your eye contact. Other than that, he seems decent enough. I'm not feeling all that well. Would it be okay if I came with you? Yes, of course. I've never had him part of my party before. Oh, wow. I've never had this happen. I didn't know this happens. I got a wine vial. Another wine vial. And Buddylingus? I know! The party's poppin'. Man. Okay, I don't have any more. The big three! Tomato, moldy bread, gasoline, shiny coin, chalk, that's pretty good. Bone saw, really good in case ours breaks. which can happen. Oil. Pressure plate. Turnip. Egg. Shotgun shells. Carrot. Is that a note up there? I guess not. Yeah, I had no idea you could get him here. Where's the wheelchair? Isn't it supposed to be like right here? I'm confused. Or is that only on day 1? And I waited too long. Where is it? The doctor fucking parkouring everywhere like a fucking madman. A blue vial. Okay, screw these guys. Piece of chalk. I know this guy sucks, but we can talk to him. So there's basically a way that you can do it. Oh, I thought this was the right course of action. Wait, what is the right course of questioning? I can't remember. I don't remember now. Okay. So, I'm confused now. I thought there was a way to talk to him to make him not do this. But I guess not, so we just attack. Leg 1, leg 2. Ouch. Okay, we're gonna take him out. Yeah, his arms grow back. Stupid. Oh shit, Memories is about to die. Everybody go for his head. I guess. Nope. That's the only thing I can think of. I'm confused still, bro. I don't remember how to fight this guy. Oh, we're about to die. Okay, oh, thank God. He was still pulsing, but now it's stopped. He's dead now. If you don't stomp him, he doesn't actually die, fun fact. And I could saw off his head. So now my issue is I can't really save right now. I gotta end stream. So I can stop and then just redo all this part later. Tomorrow. Or next week, because tomorrow is the Minecraft sponsor. So I think that's what we do. We try to figure out where the wheelchair went. But we got decent once we got a run going, yeah? Yep. Yep. You got it right. They got it right. You got it right there, Fine. Oh my gosh, excuse me. I hope you guys had a good stream today. I had a lot of fun. Like I said, tomorrow it will be a shorter stream, but we'll be doing Minecraft, and it'll be sponsored, and it'll be the Liminal Spaces Minecraft mod. So come check it out. Make sure you're here for it. And they Souls games are hard. This is the game that made me think maybe I could attempt a Souls game. Very good stream. Thank you. I have fun with you guys. I'm glad you guys have fun with me.
Born in a cell, raised in my own hell, it's lonely here.
So many folks are
All up in
live.
space, the
So
terrors
many
I face fill me
options.
with fear. But with time I have grown to become the fear I've known. Now I sit on my throne all alone. Things changed all around me. I found myself drowning. The fear was astounding. The voices surround me tell me to keep going. The
Blizzy's playing
pain
Minecraft.
overflowing and feel
We'll go raid
like
Blizzy. They raid us all the
exploding,
time.
but just can't die. Let out the cage, I took out the rage and they wanted more. Foster the hate, pent up for decades.
Alright, if you guys would like to chant with me, I'll be using the bottom one. You can use the middle one if you'd like. If you're not subscribed, you can use the top one. Thank you for being here today. Spompy and Dr. Neon in the YouTube chat. Thaddeus and Great Beast, thank you as well. Thank you for being here, Ein and Belzy and Spompy in the Twitch chat. Gold, thank you for the 5 gifted earlier today as well. Kat, thank you for being here. Pango, thank you for being here. Bonesy, thank you for being here. Real Nightshine, thank you for being here. Maru, thank you for being here. Neo, thank you for being here. Mira, thank you for being here. Maestro, thank you for being here. Glenn, thank you for being here. Slurple, thank you for being here. Demon, thank you for being here. I think we had Laz come in as well. I think we also had Emperor and Sad Waifus. Thank you all for being here today so much, and Lighthouse as well. And if I missed anybody's messages, I'm so sorry. Gobble, thank you for being here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you so much. Goodbye.